with the millions.
It's that world heavyweight flow. Championship belt wrapped around my waist, yo. I got that Ric Flair figure flow. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me Street Pro. Create heat on beat flow. Like Jordan after the second time he three-peated, folks. Get ready, set, let's go. Fight toe to toe, release the flow created by this mic pro. Lights, camera, get low. Action packed, back to back. In fact, this monster will grow. Y'all better let him know. Man with the master plan, and you have no need to know. You came prepared, now get ready for the show.
Yo, 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 what up, friends? You know what it is. Ballin' Buds back at it again with another special installment of banter, brawls, bravado, our NFL football spectacular season preview. The NFL is back, and you see it. My streaming partner in crime is joining me, Clubber D to Combat G. How are you feeling about football season, my brother?
Oh, I'm ready. It's here. I was wondering what you were doing. I thought you were riding a rubber yell for a second, the way you leaned back with your arms in the air. But, I wasn't sure. I see Peach laughing. You know what I'm talking about.
We got football here. Hey, do you remember the handstand in Vegas? A little inside joke action.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, my finger still hurts. All right, let's keep it moving. Thank y'all for tuning in. We really appreciate it again. Make sure you are subscribed at Ballin' Buds, BALLANDBUDS on YouTube. There's a handy QR code right up there at the top. It'll take you there to all our social medias. You can as well find Clubber D's YouTube, so go ahead and support that as well. That being said, we are going to have an amazing array of friends, family, and insiders on today, and you know most of them. So let's go ahead and start bringing them in. First of all, NFL insider from Ballin' Buds, our brother Shane Picha.
What's up, guys?
Good, brother?
Hey, Rebel yelled backwards, Dion. That's what he did. It was backwards.
I heard he fell off the shockwave.
Little King's Dominion action. I like it.
Yes,
Shane, are you able to turn your camera the other way so
Sure.
you can see you portrait-wise? There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
All right, cool. So go ahead, brother. Plug whatever you need to plug. Let everybody know where they can find you.
Hey, man, I'm just on Twitter, man, at Peachamania. Let's get some football going. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's been, you know how long it takes to get here, but we're finally here, gentlemen.
Yuck.
Been a long time coming. If you're not a baseball fan, I feel bad for you because you probably had a long, long summer. That being said, let's bring in next from Let's Talk Sports. Yes, old friend of the Bottom Line Sports as well. But the face of Let's Talk Sports, huge Cowboys fan. We're gonna ask him his thoughts on Micah Parsons' trade. AP, what's good, brother?
Ready to go 8-9. Let's do it.
God bless. I feel you, man. I already know how you feel about the trade, so I'm excited for you to tell the fans today how you feel, since most people may have a different opinion than you. So we'll see how that goes. That being said, let's bring him on in from the I.O.W podcast. You know him from our recent NBA special as well. Brothers with the wild card Mar as well, who hopefully should be joining us soon, by the way. Bobby G, what's good?
What is happening? It's your boy, the People's Champ, aka Tribal Chief of the podcast world. You know what it is.
Put them ones in the air, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, how do we feel about SummerSlam? Just a quick round for anybody that watched it.
SummerSlam, it was cool. It doesn't need to be too nice, but you know,
okay,
it was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay, just okay. All right,
The cast was off.
I'm excited what we got. Yeah, I'm excited what we got coming up though. So,
for sure.
Are you a John Cena fan?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah. Back when he was doing the rap stuff, I became a fan. So.
Oh, okay. Clubber D, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, you said SummerSlam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did they
It
find
was this
out?
past weekend or last weekend?
Did Leslie Nielsen find out which Undertaker was the real one, or did they still?
Is the gobbledygooker?
That a thing? Just checking.
That's hilarious. All right, cool. Well, yeah, thank y'all. Again, Bobby G. Oh, my bad, and AP. AP, we'll start with you. Plug where y'all at, where the people can find you.
So obviously on Let's Talk Sports, also on the Rec Room Sports Hub every Tuesday night as well. We do. I'm on a show there called Lock It In. We do every Saturday and Sunday morning where we do our 5 best bets for college football on Saturdays, and we do the same thing for the NFL. Plus, on the NFL days, we'll also help you with fantasy football stuff, fantasy lineups, DFS, what have you. Myself, Scott Cope, Tanner Dawson. Shout out to those two guys who will. Scott's actually in Vegas this weekend, so doing fantasy drafts out there in Vegas, getting ready for the football season. So fun times all around. Fun times all around.
Yes, we just had our fantasy draft last week in Vegas. Clubber D and I were out there tearing the town up. Bobby G, I apologize that we missed you, brother, but yeah, it was a great.
Oh, good. I was probably drunk in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah. Hot as hell too. Shit.
We did hit the Palm Beach Club pool party, which is against that brand new there at the MGM Grand. That was pretty fly.
There you go.
But anyways, how many fantasy leagues is everybody in this year?
2. I only got 2.
Two. Okay. So most people
I
got 2. I got 3.
4. I think I've been 4.
4. Okay. Yeah,
That's
there you
way
go.
too much
All
time. Fuck that. I'm sorry.
It's better than like the other 2 that I'm on that show with that have like 50.
Oh no, that's way too many. Yeah, that's way too many. But
I
I think 3 or 4 is fine.
It's also more difficult for me because a lot of people want to do money leagues. You know, I live in Vegas, so they really don't allow us to do money league. We can't get on those apps because those apps aren't allowed in Nevada.
Wow, interesting.
Really?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, a lot of like the DraftKings and all.
Those. Okay, those. I got you.
Participate because they want us to physically go to the casinos, or they want us to use the casino app. You know, the MGMs and the stations.
That makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. Blackout stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Exactly.
I'm in a state doesn't allow money betting either. So
Really, in Dallas,
we can only Oklahoma. I'm in
right,
Oklahoma. Yeah, we can only do player props. That's it. We can't do like any kind of like money league betting in Oklahoma. So,
Well, isn't that something? I never do that. I guess that sucks. But y'all
they're actually trying to make it legal. I think there's some legislators that want to legalize gambling in Oklahoma, but I don't know. It's been hit or miss at times.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. It's probably because all the reservations, though, right? Is what I'm assuming.
That makes sense.
Or would that be wrong for me to assume? Can I not say that? Is that like cancelable? Should I not say that on TV?
He said it's that cancelable.
I mean, I'm not a DC fan, so they were the ones with the name, not me. Ain't that right, Peter?
That's
How
right.
you feeling over there? All right, we'll talk about Jaden Daniels and possible sophomore slump here in a little bit. Let's kick off. Obviously, our football season starting this Thursday. Tomorrow night. So, gentlemen, let's go ahead and first we're going to go ahead and just preview. Or actually, you know what? Before we even do that, I told you we would warm up with some college football. So let's do that first instead. Let's talk a little college football first. We had 2 huge games this past weekend. Obviously, Texas, Ohio State. Ohio State won 14-7. And then you had the LSU Clemson game, and as well, Florida State upsetting Alabama, if you want to talk about that as well. A lot of people talking about Arch Manning's disappointing start. So, gentlemen, wherever you want to go with this, we're just going to talk a little college football. What are your thoughts? Clubber D, we'll start off with you. How did you feel about week 1 in college football?
I mean, the big game was a letdown, obviously. Besides that, Alabama kind of, I think it's over with for them. With Florida State beating them.
Not a good look. That's for sure.
It's not a good look. I was a little pissed when my Hokies do what they always do, and Clemson lost to LSU. I was hoping that the ACC could get some respect and not just have Miami, as the main ones. But it was. I mean, it's week 1. It's sloppy. They don't have preseason, so we're going to get this sloppy play for the first 2 or 3 things. But my closing thing would be watch out. Peach will talk about it. Watch out for Maryland's quarterback. Guy's a beast.
Ooh, and yes, Peach, I was going to ask you about Mr. Malik Washington, the true freshman coming in, throwing for, I think it was like 250 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about that new Maryland QB.
It's exciting, because Maryland, that's usually their problem is QB play. But I'm not going to get too excited. It was Florida Atlantic, and they always do this every year. They start off 2-0, 3-0. And then they got to go to Ohio State and Michigan, and things change.
Very true.
It's nice to have a quarterback, but with how the portal is, he'll probably be gone after this year. One of the big boys will come and pay him. So we'll see.
That's a very good point. Yeah, the defense had 6 picks, though, which I think is something of note. All right, how do you feel about week 1 in college football, Peach?
Arch was horrible, guys. I mean, I don't know what it was. It was all fastball, no touch. Did you notice that? Like, he had no touch on the ball. People are wide open. He's throwing it 100 miles an hour. I know he's young, but man, when you put that much hype on him, you got to do better than that. I'm sorry. Ohio State, the horseshoe's tough to play in, but you can't play that bad for your debut, especially when people are calling you a Heisman candidate. I'm sorry.
Generational talent and stuff like that.
Right.
But why not, though? That's my question.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not? What?
Like, do we realize the conditions he played in is like unlike any other quarterback to enter college?
No,
He literally played the most talented team with the best defensive coordinator on earth, not in college, in the NFL. Like, if this was his rookie debut in the NFL, we would expect him to have a bad game going into New England and seeing Matt Patricia. So why do we expect any different for him going into the horseshoe, again, against the best defensive coordinator on earth in his first time starting hostile environment against a team who felt they've been slighted because they think they should be number one, with all the hype on you and every reason for them to go out and shine?
Well, you're right.
Who's going to succeed under that circumstance?
You're right, and I agree with you. But Mr. Shea Peter's not the one that hyped him up. I mean, all the news.
Yeah, but you're expecting them to. You're expecting them to.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I would. Matt Patricia, you said the best. How
many Super Bowls does he have?
I don't know if he's better than Spags.
NFL defenses.
I feel like what's his, the guy's name is escaping me, but Brewer from Virginia Tech beat a top 10 Ohio State team in Ohio State on the night game. So it's not unseen to beat someone in Ohio State. Arch just didn't look good.
Was he facing an NFL defensive coordinator?
That's fine.
With a quarterback making basically his first start.
But
that's a circumstance.
He played the last 2 years, and it's not like he's not new to football. Those throws were not college throws for someone on that talent level. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. You can't take the highs and the lows. You got to take the crap that comes with the hype. So this is not like, this is Johnny Johnson from McCormick State playing Ohio State. This is Arch Manning from Texas, who's supposed to be that guy, and you can't do stuff like that.
Okay, so you're expecting Cam Ward to light it up Sunday.
Now we're going to NFL, and let's go back down to college where we're staying at.
No, I'm going with the coordinator. The coordinator is an NFL coordinator.
That's fine. Right, coordinators on the field, though. Those are the players that are listening to him.
But he's game planning for the player. The players ain't making up a game plan by themselves.
I understand that, but it's the player who throws the ball.
And it's the coordinator who makes a game plan for that player who throws the ball. So again,
are
you expecting Cam Ward to go into Tennessee?
I'm expecting the coordinator who designed an open player to be there and him make that throw instead of nobody forcing him to overthrow it or gun it and no one's there.
And kind of to that point, Ohio State's defense did have half their defense was all new players coming in.
Exactly.
Too.
So how about the second? Don't they have the top rated safety on earth? Who's a top 5 pick next year? Caleb Downs?
He didn't play every position. There's wide open people that he missed. So we can't say to be at the best water.
You played a really good defense, but as somebody who's seen this team, his entire fandom, this is what Texas is. They're all hype and no substance. This is what they are. This is the history.
I see Jake getting so upset.
You take 2005 take 2005 out because that team was generational. You had Vince Young, who was another worldly quarterback, led that team to a national championship. I'll give him props for that. But every other year since then, they've been all hype. Like,
go ahead, Jake.
You lose to a Texas Tech team that gets blown out.
I thought you told me we were gonna come into some good stuff, man. I'm hearing 3 idiots right now.
I'm sorry.
What
I'm
the
sorry.
hell?
Arts did not look good. Arts did not look good.
Arch
I will
didn't
say
look
this
good
though.
because
he
Steve
didn't.
Sarkisian didn't know how to put a game plan against an NFL defensive coordinator, all-time great. That was embarrassing by Steve. Steve, you're on the fucking clock. I'm sorry. I got to call a spade a spade. I'm pissed off right now. No, Steve, you are on the clock.
There were some questionable
listening.
throws by Arch in that game. He
There
did look
were.
good in the
Yeah.
second
Arch
half,
is
but there
trying
were
his best.
questionable throws.
Allen, Arch is seeing a cover 3 defense turn into a cover 2 within a split second
His
because
first
Matt
pass was
Patricia
in the
knows
dirt.
what to do. No, stop, man. What are we doing here, guys? When are we going to start blaming Steve? When are we going to start blaming Steve Sarkisian, man? He had Quinn last year, didn't do crap with him. This year plays the same exact team and doesn't do nothing again, Allen. It's embarrassing. Steve, step up.
To your point, Jake, he can't score on he can't score on first and goal. He can't.
You know what's crazy? I'm so glad you brought that up, Allen.
The last
Allen,
five times he's been in that situation, he hasn't been able to get
Allen,
points.
where was the creative plays from Steve in that game, man? I saw a basic ass offense the whole four quarters. It was the most basic offense I've ever seen in my life by Steve Sarkisian. What are we doing here, man? Put Arch to the clock. When it's time to go, he was going.
He didn't actually start calling plays until halfway through the fourth quarter. When
That was
they finally
embarrassing,
scored.
man. That was a
I
slap in the face.
actually
You're gonna cry
personally
when you get off the stream. I know that. You can cry when you go off the stream. You all right, Jake?
I
God damn.
actually personally
He needs to go get that Undertaker hat back on.
Oh, go get the Undertaker hat.
haters.
Bobby G,
But-
I actually agree with you. I think his first game starting, I figured this was going to happen. I thought he was going to struggle against the best team, one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah.
So
And just
I'm not
for
really
rest
too
of Joe Burrow.
concerned. I think he'll get better as time goes on.
Joe
throughout the year,
Burrow was 11
obviously.
for 24 with a touchdown to pick his first start at LSU. Cam
By the way,
Newton,
has
Joe Beck was
anybody heard
11
from
for
Paul Feinbaum
20-something in
since?
his first start at Auburn, and he went on to win the national championship. So
Paul
first-
Feinbaum
first
goes
down.
underground when
Relax.
he doesn't get things right. So
Yeah.
Let's get some comments.
Mr. Texas is going to blow them out. It's not even going to be close.
Yeah, let's get some comments here. Shout out
Yeah.
Chris Dickinson. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you. Papi Chunyeo also tuning in. If they say a QB is Superman and he comes out playing like blank, man, we're going to fry him.
Exactly.
You got to stop giving out accolades. He also continues. But
Guys,
that,
we're
he's a
looking-
Manning. He's supposed
Guys.
to be able to recognize everything.
Guys, do y'all not understand? We're probably looking at the best Manning to ever step foot on a football field. I'm telling you right now. No.
See,
Come on,
there
man.
you
I
go.
wouldn't say
Heard it
that. I
here
wouldn't
first.
say that.
Hold on.
Man, stop
Hold on.
tickling your brain, picking nose so hard.
No.
Man. Why are you saying stuff like that?
There we go.
No, Clubber D. I'm telling you, I've been studying this guy. I'm telling
okay.
you, this guy I'm telling you right now, Clubber D. He's got Peyton Manning's brain without his scaredness.
Well, why couldn't
Remember,
they
Peyton
pass
Manning
that?
took 7 years. I'm telling you right now, this is about to be a dangerous team. Arch is coming for the
Not saying he's
crown.
garbage. Not saying he's garbage. He just played like he didn't play that well in this game. He missed open
Okay.
people. Not
Let's
saying
get
he's
our
garbage.
college.
He's not seeing
garbage.
Matt Patricia again,
That's
unless
fine,
they
you know,
make
if
the
he does.
championship.
So you can't make that excuse if they go to championship and lose again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but Steve better show up with the damn NFL type of playbook, man. Not that
Just-
damn basic ass college football playbook I
man,
saw.
just because you come from the NFL don't mean you're gonna be great. Okay, what did Charlie Weiss do when he was in Notre Dame? He went out to title or something like that. That don't mean nothing. Just because you
Matt
go to the
Patricia
NFL,
learned
all
from the
that.
greatest head coach of all
Not a
time.
coordinator.
That's fine, but just don't say that all the time because that's not always a good excuse.
No, I'm saying
He's
look at
finna
the,
get-
look at the
that's
track- the
exactly
track
what's
record
going to
of
happen.
coaches
They're going to go
versus
against him.
coordinators is different. Look at the coordinators
I like this
that
audible
have gone
Bobby.
down. They've been successful. Coaches is a different story, but coordinators that level down have killed it in college.
Audible Bobby is smart, man. I
Let's
like
bring in our college football insider.
It's kind of the same. It's kind of the same reason why Kalen DeBoer has struggled at Alabama. The play calling has not translated well to the SEC type of gameplay. And
Yeah,
we saw it last week with Florida State. The 3 games that they lost, you lose to a mid Vandy team, a mid Oklahoma team. Oh, okay, you beat Georgia. You really shouldn't have, but you beat Georgia on a lucky play, and then of course you lose to Tennessee also. Should have lost to South Carolina. Should have lost to at least a couple more teams last year. If they're 7-5 this year, I'll be surprised. That's all I'll say about Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama, that's a horrible loss to Florida State. Let's see what college football insider Canteen has to say. What's up, Can? How you doing,
Hey,
brother?
what's up, fellas? Hey, Here's
Hold the
what I
team.
got. Here's what I got. I hear all the malarkey. I hear old Jake. You know, Jake gonna bump his gum and say what he gonna say anyway. But here's what we got, fellas, man. Here's what we got. With the AP polls and with the rankings right now, OSU's 1, Penn State 2, LSU. LSU is my sleeper team. Brian Kelly really blew up everything.
They should be number
I was
one.
betting with Clemson. I thought Clemson, as Clubber D mentioned earlier, was going to shake up the ACC. They're going to shake up the ACC because you got Notre Dame, right? You got Notre Dame, you got Miami, but Miami ended up winning that game. Georgia's at 4. Here's the thing about Georgia. Let me say this right here, Omar, a professor. Gunnar Stockton shocked me, but he shocked me with a Marshall team, though. Can he do the same thing against Alabama, a Tennessee, a South Carolina? Can he produce the same numbers against our rivals? Miami looks good, Oregon, but then Texas. Hey, Jake, I'm not knocking you, but y'all, hey, show me something. And last but not least, Kalen DeBoer, you on the hot seat, baby. You are on the hot seat because when you come to Alabama, you're expected to win. You came out the gate losing, man. Shout out to Florida State.
You can't come into Alabama when you have all those legendary coaches and then put up a performance like that against a Florida State team.
I think that last weekend was a big weekend for the ACC because while Clemson did lose, they did put up a fight against LSU. Obviously, Miami beat Notre Dame at home, and then of course Florida State getting the big win over Alabama. Big weekend for the ACC last weekend.
Right.
Okay. Right. Shout out T. Roy. Appreciate you tuning in, brother.
Homie.
Thank you. Cool. All right. So yeah, we'll see what happens going forward. There's only one big game this week: Michigan, number 15 versus number 18, Oklahoma. That's your account.
Don't worry. We'll show you how to beat a Big Ten team, Jake. Don't worry.
Give him some fighting words, baby.
Can't wait till Oklahoma starts choking like they usually do mid-season. Don't worry, we got y'all soon this year, buddy.
Man.
Yeah, if you survive that trip to Florida, that is.
Don't worry, Arch is showing up and showing out. The best Manning is here. Let's go.
Okay.
So you think that you hold on. Let me make sure I heard this right.
I understand if you just say he's going to be good. I think he's going to be good too, but you can't
guys.
just say
I've been watching him. I'm telling y'all, this is the best Manning.
So what am I supposed to trust your eye? Who are you? What are you, a quarterback guru?
So
hot take glaze.
Jake, I want you to tell me why you feel this guy is the best Manning. Jake, please, enlighten me, Jake. Please.
Butter that biscuit.
Eli was a gunslinger. He overdid it. Peyton Manning would overthink. Arch is right there in the middle, man. He's a mix of both. I'm telling you right now. Get ready.
Go ahead, Peach. I saw you shake your head.
Go ahead, Peach. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, can we at least work our way to be Peyton?
Just be Eli.
How good Peyton
be Eli
Manning
first.
You know how good Peyton Manning was, bro. I think you're just undershorting Peyton, man. That guy's the top 5 quarterback of all time, probably.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Peyton Manning also. We could also, in the same sentence, we can also say he underachieved dramatically in the NFL. He should have had more than 2 Super Bowls.
Probably so, but I mean, he ended up winning
a team game.
Arch is guaranteed at least 3. So get ready.
Here's the thing with that. He's already said in interviews most of his talent comes from his mom. So that's not even from the Manning side of the family. So.
Well, Jake done played Madden like 8 years already. You done played 8 years in advance of Madden, haven't you? Done brought him up, got him on your team. You done played Madden. You done all that.
He did the whole NCAA.
You're not Biff. You're not Biff from Back to the Future. You just play Madden. That's what you do. You bring him from college. I got you, Jake. I feel what you're doing.
Come on, Jake.
In fact,
you get ready.
In fact, buddy, I hope your Cowboys draft him. I hope your Cowboys draft him because I ain't scared to know that Manning. I'm not scared of that Manning at all.
Nah, I don't think we would. I don't know. I'd rather keep Dak, honestly.
Winning the Heisman.
He was the Heisman favorite to start the year. Now,
guys, it's week 1.
It's obviously week 1.
He's not even in the top 10 after week 1. He's already been bumped out.
Jake.
The only player.
Hey, kick him while he's down. Don't jump on my boat when he's up. Don't jump on that boat when he's up.
The only person that even had a decent game, really, though, in terms of Heisman favorites, was Nussmeier from LSU. So,
North Sellers had a good game.
Sellers had a good game.
Sellers was up and down because he started good and then kind of it was dead until they got that punt return. Then he kind of woke up a little bit. But Sellers he played well, but it wasn't consistent like the other guys.
What about the kid from Fuller State, the quarterback? How y'all think he was average or so?
I think Alabama found him out.
Yeah,
and they had to kind of do some stuff to kind of because all he was doing is running a lot. He would mostly direct snaps.
That's kind of been Bama's problem is they've had a hard time against the run the last few years.
Yeah,
or especially last year.
Yeah.
And Kalen DeBoer is not a defensive coach either
at all.
So if that's what their defense looks like now, I can't imagine. You know what I mean?
If they don't look good against Wisconsin, there's going to be a lot of people angry.
Oh,
yeah.
A lot of those big money donors are going to want their money back very, very quickly. All right, cool. So that's a good introduction to college sports. Speaking of, since we were just talking about the Dallas Cowboys, let's go ahead and talk about one of the biggest trades of all time. I'm not sure if anybody here actually lives in Dallas. I think JT may be the closest. No, I mean, it's hyperbole, but it's up there. Up there with the Luka trade. After Luka was just traded, Dallas fans have to be absolutely distraught. Let's start with one of them. AP, what you got?
Guess what? I am not one of those that's upset. I'm okay with this. I am actually very okay with this.
Okay,
am I upset about how it went down? Yes, because that's Jerry. That's what he does. He's going to drag everything out and he's going to make a show out of it. The trade itself, I'm not upset about because obviously Dallas wasn't going to win with him. They were already projecting they're going to be 8-9, even with Mike on the team. So in Jerry's case, what do you do? Well, if he's not going to want to get paid, if he doesn't want the money you're offering him, trade him out, get somebody that's going to help you stop the run in Kenny Clark, which he's a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. You get 2 first-round picks out of the deal. Essentially you kind of get better on defense because pass rushing wasn't their problem in Dallas. It was stopping the run. Everybody was running the ball on us. And most of it was directed at number 11 because he can't stop the run. But
he does everything else.
He does
great. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Here's the thing, though. Look at the last 3 or 4 teams that won a Super Bowl. Who's their best defensive player? Aaron Donald, defensive tackle. Chris Jones, defensive tackle. Jordan Davis / Jalen Carter, defensive tackle. All these guys are run stoppers.
Valid points. They're on valid points.
So,
but you're going to ignore everybody else that was like Jalen Ramsey was there, one of the better corners in the league at the time. Hell, Philly's defense loaded. You had 3 or 4 guys starting to make Pro Bowl or All Pro. It wasn't just defensive line.
Cowboy fans remind me of the guy that got the 6 numbers in a 7-digit phone number of a girl, and they're trying to let me know.
No, I'm not saying
they're trying to let me know that this Micah trade actually helped me.
I'm not saying we're going to win. But
now that y'all have Kenny Clark, are y'all stopping the run now? Or is that what's going to happen? Kenny Clark's 30 years old.
Right.
Alan, come on, man. Let's call a spade, bro.
Like I said, we're not winning. I've already said that. We're not winning this year.
Right, but Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks doesn't seem commensurate for the talent that Micah Parsons is.
Exactly.
Well,
didn't the Chargers get 3 for Khalil Mack?
It's not as bad, but it kind of reminds me of when we traded.
You also have to look at when the trade actually took
Eagles
place.
For Brandon Whitney and a 5th-round pick. It's kind of like y'all traded him for a guy that's 30 years old. And I kind of agree with the trade. I don't mind them trading him away. I think they should have got more. I knew Jerry was fed up with his podcast and his antics. Me personally, I wish he didn't move around as much and kind of stayed on a certain side to kind of let him freelance a little bit. He was a lot better.
Apparently, there were some times where plays were called and Micah just ignored it.
Exactly. It's kind of like Beach could talk about, like LeVar Arrington. When he gives someone too much power on the defense, you got to kind of bring them back in. I think they were past the point of return with Micah, so they had to get rid of him.
Well, what keeps him in the NFC is my question. Now you got to see this guy maybe every other year. Whenever you could have put him in the AFC and maybe saw him once every 4. Now you have a chance to see him every other year. And then if y'all make playoffs, you got to see him because the Packers ain't falling down. J-Love Live is for real.
Who?
One thing
You think he the real? You think he the real deal, Jake?
I got Packers. I got Packers defending that. I got Packers very high this year. J-Love Live.
Like I'm one of the very few fans that are not like upset by the trade itself, but I'm just more upset of how it all got done. Like if you do this in April before the draft, you could at least get an extra first round pick out of it.
I mean, something. Jerry
But,
Jones is
Jerry knows how to draft. Will McClay is one of the better talent scouters out there. He can figure this. We can figure this out. As long as we don't get like another Mozzie Smith, Jesus Christ.
So let me ask you this, Alan. You think this other guy that you all picked up, is he going to be a plus for the defense or a negative for the defense?
I think it's a plus, not because he's 30, he's a little bit past his prime, but he brings veteran leadership to a defense that didn't have it.
Okay, and then what about the guy? What about the guy?
Especially since he's very familiar with OC. He's played with his brother in college. So there's already that connection there. You brought Fowler back from Washington, who's a solid pass rusher. And you got James Houston. You get James Houston too, who I really liked in the preseason. So
you want to talk about horrible against the run? That's Fowler, though. Fowler is terrible against the run.
That is true. That is true. I will give you that.
Now, what about the guy y'all signed for like $90 million? Y'all signed this other kid for $90 million.
Yeah, see, that's the other part of this that's really stupid. Why would you then turn around and give Deron Bland a 4-year, $92 million contract when you could have just given $60 million more and kept Micah Parsons?
Professor. Right.
Who?
I agree.
They only have 40. They only have 40 in cap space. They only have 40 million in cap space. They couldn't afford to do 47 million.
Okay.
That Micah wanted.
I did not know that. Okay.
So
you trade somebody else.
Not only do you save the money, but if you in turn restructure Dak's contract, which they're probably going to do, that gives you more money next offseason. Plus, you have 2 first-round picks to work with. So
I'm a UCLA fan.
They've already figured out. Hey, the 2 teams above us are better than we are right now. We're gonna basically throw our offense out there.
There's 3 teams above y'all. 3 teams.
He said 3 teams above y'all.
Giants are terrible.
I got Giants number 2 in that division this year.
You said you got the Giants.
Man, you play Madden.
What are you doing?
Here's the thing. Jameis isn't playing.
You do this.
Though.
You do this,
Let's talk football.
They've already got Jackson Dart as number 2 on the depth chart. I expect Dart's going to be there after like week 7.
Yeah, I think Jaden Daniels has to fall down here.
That brutal schedule at the beginning is going to be rough for them. So I don't see the Giants won't. I like what they're doing, but the only
Ryan Dayball's back's against the wall, Alan. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to pull out some crazy stuff this year. Don't you worry. And I'm not a Russ fan.
The only reason I don't like the Giants is because of their schedule. Their schedule is one of the hardest in the league.
Hey, Professor, can I say
they're going to start off like 1-6 at best. Look at that schedule. They're
going to go
winning week 1, maybe 2 wins.
They're winning week 1.
They're going to be the Commanders week 1.
We'll see about that, bud. We'll see about that. It ain't happening.
Not the bud.
Okay, so Jake, NFC East prediction right now. 1 through 4. Come on. I want to hear from you.
Eagles 1, Giants 2. Giants will be in the playoff team. 3 is Commanders. Sophomore slump for Jaden. And then 4 is Cowboys.
Might as well continue with NFC East. Anybody got thoughts on that?
Hey, Professor, you better snip this one. You heard it out of his mouth.
It's going to finish the same way it did last year. Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants.
Yep, I agree.
Anyone else? I
agree with that.
I probably follow what Alan was just saying. Yeah.
I can't see. I'm sorry. I can't see the Giants doing anything.
Now, Jake might be right.
Russell
Giants
Wilson
are going to be good.
I'm not a fan of Russ. That's me being not a fan of Russ. But I think Jackson Dart starts at some time and goes crazy. Russ gets hurt somewhere.
Good question here. So who do we got in tomorrow night's game, gentlemen? Dallas versus Philadelphia, obviously opening the season. Eagles are a +1. That can't be correct.
No, they are -8.5. They're
I was
minus
gonna say
8.5.
I was gonna say that can't be correct.
And
Yeah,
they're
minus
covering.
8.5. Thank you,
They're
Alan.
covering.
I'm
think I'll
taking
be
the
asleep by halftime.
plus 8.5. I think it's going to be a 3-point loss for us. I think Philly's just going to be too much talent wise, especially on defense.
And
I think we'll be able,
Philly.
I think
I'm
we'll
taking
be
Philly by
able to.
10.
I think we'll be able to keep up with them.
By 10.
I think we'll be able to keep up with them, but I think we cover to the 8.5.
Alan, I got to
I don't
losing by
think
21, buddy.
we'll win. I don't think we'll win though, because obviously opening night they're celebrating a Super Bowl title. You know,
I'm going to bet at third.
it's an NFC East division game though.
28-3.
Hey, whatever he just said, Lamar.
Anything can happen
Dirty
in that
Mojo
division.
Lane,
Really.
Philly by 14.
That's a fellow Falcon fan.
Hey, shout out Dirty Mojo. I agree. I think it's going to be at least 10.
I'm back with the
Eagles win
Falcons
by-
now. I ain't going back with the Cowboys ever again.
Yeah.
Don't ever flip flop. Always have one team. None of that 2-team stuff. Always have one.
There you go. I'm with Clever on that.
What's up, Bobby? What you got for us?
And the Cowboys, Jerry just demoralized the whole team. They're gonna come out and lay an egg short.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, I
mean,
agree.
well, not short week because they had all preseason, but yeah, you don't pull a trade off that massive. Like, what are you telling the rest of the veterans on your team?
That you're punting
We
the season
just
away.
went
That's
through
what you're
this.
saying.
Exactly, we went through this whole
Exactly.
preseason training camp, put in all this work to compete, and you throw it away in a week. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. The Eagles gonna be too hyped. I see them winning, like 34-17.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as AP said, right, the Cowboys allowed the second most points last season, and that was with Micah Parsons. So we can only assume that the Cowboys are going to have one of the worst defenses, if not the worst, in the league this year.
At the very least, we're healthy. Thank God.
Okay, all right. Whatever that gets you. 8 wins, 7 wins.
Gets that false hope that happens every September, where you start off 2-2, and then it's like, oh, here they come. They're and then once December rolls around.
And what have we been talking about this whole show so far? Dallas can't stop the run. What is the Eagles the best at? Running the damn ball.
Exactly.
Saquon Barkley about to have a field day.
No, they have a fullback on roster now just for that.
Who's got the over-under in this one? Anybody got an over-under?
Got the over.
Yeah, it'll go over because
it definitely go over.
Okay. Dirty Mojo says to trade him 1 week before the season. Yeah, it's going to have reverberations.
That's Jerry. Team. That's Jerry. So
well, look, Jerry Jones.
A lot of people are unfazed by it because this is what he did last year. This is what.
Well, look, Jerry Jones obviously at one point in time in his life was a smart businessman. You do not become as wealthy as he is without being a smart businessman. But that does not mean he knows how to run a damn NFL franchise. Because if he was a smart businessman, he wouldn't continue waiting month after month, year after year, every summer since Emmett fucking Smith in the 90s and waste extra million fucking dollars all the time. Like as me and Marsh say all the time, I hope he's back there in the back. He's going to be joining us soon. Today's price is not yesterday's price. Like
Correct.
These players' contracts are going up millions of dollars every day.
Right. You said
Poppy Chuniel says Saquon gonna break the single game record.
Damn.
Heavy on a Poppy, light on the yayo.
He might. All right, cool. Well, that was a good discussion on Micah Parsons. Obviously, a pretty crazy trade. We did talk about the NFC East. I think aside from Jake, which was the only ridiculous one, I think the rest of us had a consensus of Philadelphia and DC coming in second. So let's go ahead and move on to the NFC North. We'll stick here in the NFC. Obviously, Detroit had a playoff game against Peach's DC Commanders. So we'll come to you and start with you, Peach, here first. You got Detroit, you got Green Bay, obviously Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy is now the quarterback. Sam Darnold is out of town. Seems like he has a pretty good rapport in the preseason with Justin Jefferson. They get fan favorite Adam Thielen back, trading for him a couple days ago. Obviously, you got, as I mentioned, Jake's Green Bay Packers. He likes them, and then the Chicago Bears bringing up the rear with Caleb Williams. So, what do you feel about that, Peach? And we'll go around the horn.
I still think Detroit's going to win that division, and I know the hype with Green Bay. They could. And what does scare me about Detroit is the new coordinators. You know what I mean? You never know with that. But I just think their defense is healthy again, and they're still going to roll. They're still going to win that division. Green Bay second place, and then I actually think the Vikings are going to fall off the cliff, and I think the Bears are going to take third place in that division.
Wow.
We'll see.
Okay.
That's one of my big predictions this year. The Bears are going to play a lot better this year.
Interesting. Anyone have any differences there?
I have the exact thing, but I have Green Bay and Detroit flipped. I still have both of those teams in the playoffs.
So you have Green Bay as the
I had Green
one.
Bay even before they traded for Micah. I had them
Smart,
at
Alan.
number one.
That's smart.
I had them at
That's
number
exactly
one.
how
So,
you're supposed to have it.
although
J.Lo is a
I am
top tier
cautious
quarterback.
about Micah now because of his back injury. Supposedly he has to get an epidural before the game starts, which as somebody who's going through that kind of back injury right now, personally, it is not fun. It is not fun
you might get traded.
Yeah, so
well, as
he's
just
going to at least have
man.
to have it for a few weeks beforehand. I am cautious about their secondary though, because I'm not sure how their secondary will play. But,
well, and the slow starts too. They start off slow every year, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And in that division, you need a quick start in that division.
Yeah. But yeah, I got Minnesota falling off. I think Chicago will probably be about around where they were last year, maybe a little bit better. And I got both Detroit and Green Bay in the playoffs. So,
all right, Professor, I'll hit my points real quick, man. I think Green Bay. I think this is the year that Jordan Love really breaks the mold, man. The guy got experience. He's been there. He got all the key
best
pieces.
Quarterback in the NFC.
Okay,
I ain't say that now. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
There's a guy wearing number 1 in Philly that would have something to say about that.
So, here's the thing. I think that Jordan Love, Green Bay will be 1. Detroit falls to 2. Chicago hit that 3 place. I think Minnesota going to be hurting. They should have kept.
Wow, so we're having a consensus on this.
They should have kept
JJ's fraud.
Sam Darnold. Was it Sam Darnold, right? Am I right or wrong, fellas?
You're right.
He took him the distance, and then you get rid of him for a guy you ain't never seen.
They figured.
I mean, you spent the draft capital on him. Right.
I just think it's crazy that they're pushing all their chips in on JJ. Who's their backup? Carson Wentz? Like they don't have a backup plan.
Right. Is Carson Wentz?
Yes.
Oof.
Wentz gone too.
Oh, that's bad. Bobby G, what you got?
Maybe make a call to Atlanta later down the line.
Come on, Bobby. What you got, Audible?
I got the Lions taking the division, man.
Man, what the hell?
Yeah, the Micah trade is just it's not enough. I got questions about Green Bay's receivers. Who's going to step up and be the leader of that receiver room and be consistent? Like they have talent, like Christian Watson. He's got all the speed, but he's like stone hands from unnecessary running. You know what I mean? Like
stone hands.
He can't make the big catch. With Detroit, I have proven talent. I know what I'm getting from Amon. I know what I'm getting from Jameson. I know Jahmyr Gibbs had 2,000 scrimmage yards. He was the second back. He was off the bench. That's like somebody coming off the bench in the NBA scoring 30 a night, and now he's going to be your lead dog. You got questions on defense, but they've been there. They hungry, man. They're still hungry. So got to go with them. I got the Packers finishing second, also making the playoffs. I got the Vikings finishing third. I like JJ, man. Whether they can replicate what they did last season, I don't know. But I think JJ will have a solid rookie season. They picked up Thielen, so he's got their veteran presence out there. He didn't have to rely on JJ. Plus, in 3 or 4 games, you'll get Addison back. So I can see them winning 9-10 games. It wouldn't surprise me if they make the playoffs. I'm not picking them to make the playoffs. The Bears, I'm not as high as a lot of people are on. Like, what have they done to make you so high? They're like the person that just stacks Band-Aid on top of Band-Aid. Caleb can't do this. Let's go get somebody else. Caleb can't do that. Let's go get this person. Like you can't. There's only so much talent you can accumulate before you figure out he might be the problem. He's young. He got time to figure it out. But you know what I'm saying? Like coach the dude. Stop trying to quick fix it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think J.J. McCarthy's going to be a lot better than people think, and I think that connection between him and Justin Jefferson is going to be pretty decent. I got them going 9 wins is what I got Minnesota. We'll see. And let's talk. Let's before we get to Jake, because Jake's talked enough so far. We got another brother joining us, Bobby G's brother as well, from the I.O.W Sports Podcast, our family Wild card, Ma.
Jake is catching so many strays tonight. It's crazy.
I didn't know. I didn't know we was having the whole game together. Like
They're
this.
hating on realism.
Gang.
What up, wild card?
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, sir, we are talking NFC North. What are your thoughts on NFC North positioning?
I mean, it's Detroit's to lose until somebody knock them off. Look, I get it. They got two coordinators that not there anymore, and that should. I don't think it should kill their where they at the position, but it's not going to look as sharp as it normally was. But they still got studs on that offense, so they'll figure that out. Minnesota, obviously, the question is JJ, what you getting? But to Bobby G's point, and we've talked about it before. I trust the coaching. I mean, what you got out of Sam Darnold, come on, ain't nobody expect that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Ain't nobody expect that. And to be fair to Sam Darnold, he was around some good coaching the last 2 years in San Francisco as well, with Kyle Shanahan. He didn't see the field, but he showed in some preseason games. I'm like, because they was worried if Brock was going to be ready, and I was like, y'all might be all right looking at how Sam was playing. So, I mean, when he's around good coaching, he looks like a competent quarterback. When he's not, you've seen what the rest of his career is like. So we'll see what happens in Seattle. So that'll be for that other division. But no, I'm not high on the Bears. I'm not understanding the Bears' hype. Caleb Williams actually got to show that he wants to be a winner. The organization now they're actually starting to give him less excuses because now they're. The weaponry. I mean, DJ Moore. Don't sleep on DJ Moore. Coker, man, he's solid at tight end. They got my man Luther Burton from Mizzou. Don't sleep on my guy who's a rookie. Roman Dunze, they drafted him last year, so it's not like they're not making attempts to give him like opportunities to succeed. So, go out and get Joe Tooney. You get I guess the last 2 years out of him. I guess. But at least you're trying. He's an all-pro guard. Just don't put him at left tackle against a great pass rush. So I mean, until you beat Detroit, I don't see nothing changing.
Now it seems like we got a comment here, a couple comments. Dirty Mojo says Bears are going to surprise a lot of teams. A couple people have said that already. I agree with Mar. I don't think the Bears are going to be much more. They may get 7 wins if they're lucky. I just don't think Caleb Williams is there yet in his development. Jake, I see you giving me a dirty look. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't believe in the Bears. I don't believe in them at all. In fact, I don't know why we're hyping up the Lions like they didn't lose both their coordinators. Let me tell you something, guys. The Eagles lost their coordinators a year ago? The year before last. They didn't do crap in the playoffs. They lost in the first round. This is the same thing that's going to happen with the Lions. It's a fallback. Let me tell you something. The best quarterback in the league, well, not in the league, my fault. In the NFC is J-Love Live.
He was about to say something.
J-Love Live is the best quarterback in the NFC, hands down. And let me tell you why. He's got a great head coach as in Matt LaFleur. This team is there for a taking. Now they add on a Micah Parsons. This team can very well go, and they're representing, in my eyes, the NFC this year. It's Packers to go home. So no
Super
doubt
Bowl?
in my mind, they're going to the Super Bowl this year. They're going.
Question for you, Jake. You referenced the Eagles losing their coordinators, falling off. It couldn't have been players on because me and Mark, we do a Thursday night post game show. Silly plug, check it out. We watched them win a game by 3 points in which they forced like 8 turnovers. But their own 5 turnovers kept the other team in the game. What does that have to do
talking about the Lions?
No, I'm talking about the Eagles because you referenced them after losing their.
2 years ago when they did that.
Yeah. But we watched them go out, win a game by 3 points. They probably should have won by at least 20, forcing 8 turnovers, but they had 5 of their own. That's not a coordinator thing. That's a player thing.
I believe.
And then you also can't have your cake and eat it too because they went out and won the Super Bowl. So,
I believe also that's because they ended up getting who was that offensive coordinator that's on the Saints now?
Kellen Moore.
They got Kellen Moore. And it changed in fact, if you look at the play when they played the Chiefs, Kellen Moore practically made it easy for Jalen Hurts. They were talking about it. He halved the field against the Chiefs. He said, "Look, we know that the damn defensive coordinator for the Chiefs. We know he likes to do these wild blitzes. He calmed it down for Jalen Hurts. He says, just look at half the field. We're gonna dissect it. The year before last, they were barely winning some of those games. They lost to the Bucs in the first round. There was a difference of what happened the next year with a great offensive coordinator. I think they take a step back as well. Now, what I mean by them taking a step back because their team is elite is I don't think they can make a Super Bowl again. I believe that's why J Love Live, as long as he's healthy, Matt LaFleur is a great head coach. He just had that idiot Aaron Rodgers that whole time. Now he's got a real quarterback. This is what happens.
Oh, wait. What?
This is what's about to happen, guys. Packers 1. Lions 2. They fall back. I think they make the playoffs, but they are out the first round too. They're all in that come down. I'm sorry. 3 is the Bears. And I will say this. If the Bears do not make the playoffs, that's a slap in the face to Justin Fields. Because I better see you damn well. You get Big Ben Johnson and you get Caleb Williams.
I agree.
And you do all this to not do shit in the end and look the exact same. And Minnesota,
for the love of God, please stop calling him Big Ben Johnson. Okay, please stop that. All right, are you still doing that a year later? That's so pause-worthy.
Pause factory over there.
What do you think about this?
I'm not going to keep this too long. I agree with most everybody. I will say though, I see what Jake's talking about with the coordinators being gone in Detroit, but they had a lot of injuries on defense last year. I think they're still at the top of the mountain in that division. And then I do like the Packers. I'm not going to call him J-Lo Live and wild like that, but didn't he lead? Was he close to leading the league in interceptions? Like he had an interception problem last year as well. And
wide
like
receivers couldn't catch. You're in, don't worry.
And you added just a rookie, so it's just like not like they didn't go nowhere. They're still there. One's hurt, got a hurt foot. So where's the wow factor coming from them? I will say though,
Jacobs takes a step up.
I will say though, for Minnesota, McCarthy, I got them finishing third because, like Bobby G said, I agree with him, but also add in Jordan Mason. They got a better running game with that 1-2, and they can hide him in the running game. So not going to ask him to do too much, kind of like when he was at Michigan. When it comes to Caleb, I don't think the team really likes him that well. I mean, Keenan Allen said that he wanted everybody to paint their nails in unity. He's like, get that shit out of here. So I think he's getting too, reminds me of the RG3-ish, getting too big for his britches, and where that Saucy Santana attitude is not really people ain't
Saucy Santana.
That's what happens.
Now that's what happens when you offensive line, but we'll see. I'm just saying.
See, that's what happens when you send a good player to California that turns them into something they're not.
He's a DC guy, you know.
Saucy Santana is crazy.
Saucy Santana. I've never heard that in my life. That's true.
I mean, come on, man. And I'm a Suns fan, and what's his name we got from the Rockets? We have talk about his nail polish too. So I'm like, I got to see that shit during a basketball season.
Jalen Green.
Yeah, it's just Lord.
I mean, never mind. I was going to sidebar on that, but it seems like that's probably just not necessary at this point. Let's go ahead. Anybody else on the NFC North there before we go to the NFC West? All right, let's move it on to the NFC West. Clubber D, this is your account being a 49ers fan. So we will start with you on this one. We've got the obviously 49ers Rams there. Both teams are, projected to at least have a shot at the playoffs. Seattle bringing in the aforementioned Sam Darnold to be the QB there after Geno Smith went to my Raiders. And then you've got Arizona, Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr. They brought back their legend Calais Campbell just last week. So defense should be pretty stacked there at Arizona. Clubber D, start us off on the NFC West.
I mean, I got the Niners, but the reason why I have them, we can lose because we're only one Trent Williams injury away from just being trash again because he is the anchor of the offensive line. The Rams, I would have had them higher, but Matthew Stafford's back injury does kind of scare me. I think he's one hit away from possibly just sailing it in. He doesn't really need to play anymore.
And that's a good point. He doesn't.
Yeah, so it's like, who's the backup? Stetson Bennett? I don't know. Stetson Cologne, but it's Jimmy G or whatever. It don't matter.
Watch your mouth.
Hey, DJ Shock,
Georgia.
Another Georgia guy. Now, I feel like so it would be the Niners, Yeah, Niners, Rams, Seahawks, and then Cardinals. But I kind of want to interchange those two. So Kyler starts off fast, kind of trails off. And Sam Darnold, we figured out at the end of the year, if you blitz up the middle, he can't do nothing about that. We figured that out the last 3 games of the year. That's what they're doing to him. So we kind of figure that stops Sam Darnold. And Seattle's never known for offensive coordinators, even though they have Kubiak from us. But that's all I got.
Yeah, Sam Darnold turned into a pumpkin in the playoff, as I think most of us surmised that he eventually would after, coming up against real defenses. Hot Take Jake, you had a little look there on your face when Clever D was discussing the NFC West. Did you have some differences there? I know you're a Rams supporter.
Well, here's the thing. I think the Rams are falling off this year. I hate to say it. I think it's the end of Matthew Stafford. I think he's a year too late. First off, I got the Cardinals last. Kyler Murray should already be playing in the XFL. Man's trash. I don't know what's going on with him. No, I'm just calling a spade a spade. Man hasn't done crap in years. I mean, my gosh. I don't know how he keeps getting chance after chance. It's about the 8th year, and he still hasn't done shit. Number 3, I have the Rams. But I think you're right. Matthew Stafford's injury is going to make them fall down this year. I think they got to go after a QB. It's a great QB class coming up. Number 2, I have the Niners. Here's why. I think their injuries are very scary as well. Not only that, I don't see their number 1 receiver. Brandon Ayuk, iffy. And I've been hearing from every Niner fan that Ricky Pearsall and Jawan Jennings are the next go-to guys. My gosh. If we're just naming random players, let's just name them. My gosh, it just makes no sense to me. And first place, Seattle has done something amazing. I think they have drafted so well the past 3 seasons. I think their roster is that deep. I think they're going to win. Now, because I got them as the division winner, do I take them seriously in the playoffs? I don't, because I think Sam Darnold does have, a ceiling. But I will say, the Seahawks will defend. Will be the NFC West champions this year.
All right, Canteen, what are your thoughts?
Here's what I think right here, man. I think that Brock Purdy make or break, man. Man, you get this guy all this money, you give him all this, and Club D, that's your team, and you winch your face up like that. He got to do something now or never, man. You paid him all the money. Talk to me. Talk to me. Club D said,
"Yeah."
What did that guy say?
He
said Jake says everything. What?
That's kind of like we led the league in the injuries last year. You know that, right?
Said with your chest, man.
Oh, okay. So
he's complimenting you.
So here's what I think. I think
Thank you, Ernest.
That through it all, 49ers will be 1, Seattle will be 2, Rams 3, and the Cardinals still be at the bottom of the barrel. That's what I think. It's now or never It's now or never. Seriously. Use what you got to get where you're trying to go. That's what I think.
All right, Wildcard Mar, what do you think?
I'll just be brief. I'm not sure what's up with the back thing with Matthew. I did really stick with the Rams, so I'm gonna stick with them just cause. But I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle takes that division. It's the talent's still there on San Francisco, but y'all already getting bit by the injury bugs, and it's kind of like already. So like that's something that always happens with y'all, and it's kind of a shame because honestly, I think that the 49ers should be competing for Super Bowls like the Eagles every year.
One of the most talented teams in the
league. Just a side note, Kyle Shanahan, since he's been there, we've been in the top 5 or less, lead the league in injuries every year but 1 year. And that's something like 9 years since he's been in a head coach. So
interesting.
Get better training staff. I don't know. Get a better training staff. Do what the other teams are doing because the shit you're doing is not working. So
ain't working.
Okay. Yeah. Mar, were you done?
No, go ahead. No, I'm finished.
Okay. All right. AP, what you got?
So same thing. I think the Niners take. Oh, you said me?
It don't matter. Peach, AP, it don't matter.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I got the Niners winning it. Like I said, that the Matthew Stafford injury really scares me. I think they're the best team in the division, but it's barring Stafford. So I'll say Rams 2, Seahawks 3, and then the
Cardinals at the
bottom
bottom.
dwellers. Cardinals, yeah, Cardinals at the bottom.
So it seems like most of us have the same consensus so far. AP, what you got?
So when I look at this division, I look at all the positions together. Like, quarterback, you really say that you can make a case there's a question at quarterback with all 4 teams. Can Brock stay healthy? Can Stafford stay healthy? Can Kyler play up to his potential? Was Sam Darnold the real deal last year? I like the Rams at 1 because I think you've got more around Stafford than what you do around Brock Purdy. To where if Stafford does go down, you have a top 10, top 15 running back in Kyron Williams. You have a nice wide receiver core with Nakua and Devontae Adams. And let's not forget, that defense is very good, too, in LA. So I think that Rams defense can definitely make up for a lot of if their offense can't get the job done. Biggest question mark for me is Seattle. I don't know what their identity is. I really don't know what their identity is. Their offensive line is spotty at best. Their defense, I do like their secondary a lot. I love it. I love those young guys on that secondary. Kenneth Walker's an injury-prone running back. That's something you cannot have on a team that wants to run the football. You can't have an injury-prone running back, and I think that's their Achilles heel, which is why I have them last. Okay. I have the 40, and this might be a hot take for somebody that's not named Hot Take Jake. I have Arizona second.
Wow, that is a hot take.
I have the Cardinals as the final wild card team.
Oh,
I think Jonathan Gannon has brought in something into that culture in Arizona to where the players have finally started to buy in. Has it translated well the first couple of years? Not really, but I think they've gotten more and more talent in Arizona. They've definitely upgraded their defense a lot.
Got a good defensive draft.
I think they're finally going to get it done. I think they're going to finally get a playoff spot. Are they going to win? Probably not, but I do think Arizona pulls ahead, gets second, and then I got the 49ers third. I know they got an easy schedule, but I'm also concerned about some of the injuries and some of the and this is coming from a Cowboys fan. Fred Warner is one of my favorite players in the league. When he's healthy, he's the best linebacker in the NFL. Just saying.
I mean, all valid concerns, and Fred Warner is an amazing player. Bobby G, what you got?
First, we're gonna stop with all this Kyler Murray hate, man. The dude is awesome. He might be the best I've ever seen.
What?
Last night I was playing Call of Duty. Dude killed me like 10 times. Made me switch over to Apex.
I knew something had to be coming.
Yeah, he made me switch over to Apex. You know.
Hey, come to Helldivers. I'll accept you. Come on to Helldivers. I got you, brother.
No, I got the Seahawks winning the division. They just have an ensemble of young talent that they've been learning and growing together. I think they put it together, not all the way, but enough to get to take advantage of the situation that is the NFC West. That's really what it is. The Niners, they're an incomplete team. They're like my son's football team. When they ain't got enough players, they borrow players from the other team so they can play the game.
Cheap too.
That's what the Niners might have to do. But it's just I don't know about that yet. They don't have enough. And the Rams, sorry, Jake. I do agree with that. I think this is my hot take. Sean McVay is done with the NFL after this year.
No.
I think this is his last year.
Okay.
Because if he's not, and if they fail, we're gonna have to start questioning this kid genius tag that we stuck him with. Yet to me, he's like it's like looking in the past and looking at Sean Payton. His career path is almost that same as Sean Payton.
There's no breeze.
Jake, you had to be gone for that one, didn't you? Get out of here.
He stepped out for a minute.
He's getting some more buttermilk biscuits. About to glaze somebody.
The Cardinals. I mean, I'm a Browns fan, so the Cardinals is the Cardinals. Like they're the Cardinals. What can you say? They can start decent, but they're always going to fade towards the end of the year. For whatever reason. Somebody please at the trade deadline, somebody rescue Buda Baker.
Seriously,
I need this guy.
If they are bad this year, get out of there, please.
Yeah, but I got the Cardinals finish fourth. I got Seahawks win division. I got the Rams finishing second, kind of by default, only because I believe in their roster a little bit more than the 49ers. But I don't like Matthew Stafford to finish the season, and back injuries in football don't mix. And his is really, really serious. So,
wait a second. Did I just hear you say Seattle was going to win that division?
He said
yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Wow.
But it's there.
He said it with his chest.
With the chest.
I kind of like this because we're all kind of like in a different mindset of.
It's better when everyone's
that's just how good. That's just kind of how good this division can be. It's like anybody can really win it. Anybody can
really
finish last.
Besides one team.
So
okay. All right, a couple comments from Instagram. Shout out to Mool. Says 8-9. Dallas is going to go more like 6-11 or 4-13.
Dang.
You're also a Commanders fan. Let's point that out. Bajuan, shout out my brother, also tuning in. Clubber D, he says he prefers Halo to Helldivers.
Hey.
He doesn't even have an Xbox, so what's he talking about?
I haven't played Helldivers yet, so I can't comment on that. But I rock with Halo.
I don't play first-person shooters because I suck. And every time I try to shoot, I just end up shooting everywhere. And it's just like, so
don't poo-poo on the Dreamcast, Clubber, man. The Dreamcast open the doors for a lot of stuff.
Hey, Bobby G, I had Dreamcast too, baby. I had it too, baby.
It had its place.
All right. Oh, that's funny. All right, cool. Let's move it into the AFC. We'll go ahead and start. We'll save the AFC.
I was going to say you didn't do. Cans over here. Like, what about the Falcons? What about the Falcons?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about one little shitty division down.
That's how forgettable they are.
That's how forgettable that is.
Tuning in with this.
That's wild.
Canteen, your account. Start us off in the NFL South, my friend.
All right, so let me be honest, guys. NFC South right now. Michael Penix. Did I say it correct? Did I say it correct, Professor?
Thank you for not saying Penix.
You have Bijan Robinson, Drake London, a couple other guys at receiver. Our defense looks pretty solid. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Falcon fan.
Yes, you
right now, when you look at the NFC, listen what I'm about to say. The NFC South as a whole right now, the Falcons are the best team in the NFC South right now. Honestly. Who can you match up against us? Besides Tampa Bay and their subpar, and then
that's not saying much.
Their sub. Let me finish. Carolina subpar too, and then if you're a Saints fan, Spencer Rattler starting at the helm. Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Falcons 1, Saints 2, Tampa 3, Carolina at the bottom.
What the hell did you just say?
What?
Hey, Saints number one pick.
Watch. Just watch.
What's in your cup?
No, I want to.
For real. For real. What are you drinking right now, sir?
What's in your cup?
I want you to capture this. I want y'all to come back at the end of the year.
We're capturing it, all right.
Someone got that free pass to Mardi Gras, didn't he?
Snap it. Right now.
Oh, my God. Wildcard might save us from Cancun.
Get some help. Yeah, get some help.
Get some help.
Okay.
Thank you, Bobby G.
That's on live air and that's recorded.
Saints number 2.
Yeah, Saints is going to be 0-17. Don't do that.
They may be they're going to be the worst team in the league, aren't they? I mean,
but look, my man Bobby G knows this, and I hate to say it again. I've never been a fan of Baker Mayfield, but for some damn stinking reason, I'm a bigger boy. And ever since he put on that Bucs uniform, that man slinging that peel, bro, and he legit. Matter of fact, I got confidence. I drafted him in this draft that I'm doing right now. So,
you're a quarterback.
I forgot that I was drafted, and then I was.
Is it 20 teams?
So I missed the first 2 rounds. So
you caught it.
But I was like, but no, it's the Bucs division to lose. It's on.
Of course it is. I don't know what the hell Canteen is talking about.
Yeah, Canteen.
I ain't saying that. I'm gonna let y'all do all the talking.
Believe it or not, I will say this. I don't think it'll happen, but Atlanta, if Michael Penix don't get right, and that pass rush don't get right, like y'all think it's supposed to, if it don't get right, y'all gonna be wasting that back end of that defense, which is spectacular, which is crazy. Right. It can't cover for 8 seconds. So you better worry about if the Panthers don't catch you, because Bryce looked like he was starting to really pick it up
at the end of the season. Yep.
That's a surprise right there.
So,
now he's got a number one. Now he's got a bona fide number one.
With McMillan. Yep.
He start getting cooking. Y'all might even get bumped out that second. So you better chill, Cam. Better chill.
I ain't said nothing.
But that's how it's gonna go. I think
okay, so drop it down. Come on.
I did. You already know. Tampa Bay 1, Falcons 2, Carolina 3, and Saints. They gonna be at the bottom, not only at the division but the whole league. So that's
all right. Omar, you better snip all of this right now. I'm doing a hot take, Jake. Jake, I'm learning from the best from you.
He's sipping on that damn scissor or something. You sipping strong.
LSU next week.
Hey, what was you doing down in New Orleans, huh, Ken?
Meth.
No,
meth? Did you say meth?
I mean, are we still talking Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shuck coming in second?
He was walking barefoot. That's what he was doing on French Quarter. He was walking barefoot.
Oh, he's little Nas X.
Hey, that big
you know what they say? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
him and some Saints players or ownership was doing something on Mardi Gras they weren't supposed to be doing. You must got some blackmail and thinking that or something. I don't know. They put you up to that. Talking about two. Damn.
I wonder why he was on the field with all them beads.
Here's the thing, Ken. New Orleans is going to be so bad. Will Monroe is going to have a better season than them. Let's just be honest about that.
Wow. Come on, man.
I like Carolina to improve a little bit. I think Bryce is starting to figure it out. I don't think they're quite there yet. I'll give them another year or two, maybe. But I think they're on their way up. They're going to be one of those teams that's going to be hard to beat. They'll be beatable, but they'll be hard to beat. Atlanta, I'm not 100% sold on. If it works out, they can be a backdoor playoff team. But it's Tampa Bay's division to lose. Not only were they the best team in this division by far.
Okay.
You add on to it by drafting a wide receiver in round 1. And their defense got better too, I believe. This is my pick to go to the Super Bowl. I like Tampa Bay to be the dark horse to sneak in and get to the Super Bowl this year.
What? Tampa Bay?
I ain't saying that. I ain't saying nothing.
That's actually not that crazy because they've actually worked the Eagles the last few times they played. They're the only ones that play the Eagles really well every time.
They would still have to get.
And they're one play away from beating what was it? The Rams of Detroit last year.
Yeah,
no, going to the NFC Championship.
Washington.
Sorry,
they took out the heart.
Get into the division.
I'm sorry, I forgot all of last year. But yeah,
I think.
Literally, the last couple of years, they're a couple plays away from getting the NFC Championship game. I think they get through it this year, and I think they end up getting to the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna call my shot. I say Tampa Bay goes to the Super Bowl.
I mean, they got to go through either DC or Detroit, probably DC, most likely, because that's obviously with the playoff seeding and stuff, depending on where they fall wind wise. Hot take, Jake. What do you got?
Well, guys, I don't know how we haven't brought this up at all yet.
Oh, you break it up, brother.
Come on. Let me come back.
Come back. Yeah, jump out and jump back.
Take the glaze off. Take that glaze off.
Take the glaze off.
Bobby sorted everything.
Come on, Club. Needs to take that way.
Bobby G is frozen too.
He's there.
No, he's here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Bobby.
It was Lamar said the Bucks were not the best team in that division by far.
That's what he says.
Yeah, they kind of were. They were the only team that went finished above 500. They're the only team in that division to score more than 400 points. That's kind of by far.
Good information.
Baker led the league in touchdown passes.
Yeah, that's kind of by far. But I got him to repeat. It's not tough in this division. And that's no slight against Can. I'm sorry, your team sucks.
That's no slight against Can. I'm sorry, your team sucks.
They have talent and all the right.
Just make sure you're taking all the footage. Keep all the footage because I want you to bring this shit back. At the end of the season,
matter of fact, give it to anybody except Kyle Pitts, because if you give it to Kyle Pitts, it ain't gonna come back. It's gonna stay right where it is.
What?
That Kyle Pitts, he's on the clock.
You know what he meant.
We was talking about Arch earlier.
We about to get rid of him.
About a generational talent that flopped.
He on short time, bro.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah.
Like they got talent everywhere, but under center, you don't know what you have. You don't know what you have.
It's like rolling the dice every Sunday, man. It's a gamble.
Exactly. And that's the issue. Yeah, you can beat the Panthers, that's cool. Yeah, you can beat the Saints, that's cool. But again, you got this team in your division, and they're not even juggernauts, but they are a good football team. And right now, you guys can't compete with them. So
we got to be some headhunters.
True, but take down the head of the snake, and right now, the head of your snake is about this big because we don't know what we got.
Garden snake.
Yeah. I got I got the Bucs winning the division. I got the Falcons finishing second by default, then the Panthers, then the Saints.
Okay.
Yeah, I do too. Peach?
Yeah, same. I got the Bucs winning it, Atlanta too. Then and I think you should snip the Saints comment, but we'll be using that for your draft show because they'll be picking number 1. So you can use that snippet for the draft show next year.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so wrong can't was. Clever D, what do you got?
I'm going with the Bucs. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm not all the way sold on McMillan, but I'm gonna say Carolina's gonna be too.
What?
Then I put Atlanta. I actually think Legette's gonna have a big year. I think McMillan's good. Press coverage, but I think Legette's gonna have a really good year. And Bryce will take that.
Clever D, what's up, Clever D? How you jump out there like that and say that?
I'm not too sold on you guys. I mean, I respect everybody. Penix he's another left-handed role model like myself. I like what he's done, but what is he like 25, 26 already?
Okay, Clever D. Right now, we're gonna slice and dice right here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta season, what we gonna finish? Go ahead.
I didn't even look at y'all schedule. I don't even know who y'all play. What division y'all play?
Don't forget Penix also has injury history too.
Exactly. That's one more knee shot away. You know what I'm saying? And you got I want to see homie. What's his name from Alabama? Jalen
Miro.
No, from Alabama y'all drafted linebacker blitzer Walker. Jalen Walker. I hope he does well because I highlight my boy Lamar. He said Atlanta's never really had a pass rusher, and just think about that. They never had one. So hopefully that might come out, but just I think if Penix goes down, you got a disgruntled Kurt, whatever one it is. So I don't know. I think
that's the whole reason why they haven't got rid of Kirk because they're not quite sold on Michael Penix yet.
Yeah. I feel Carolina's gonna be that surprise team. I think Carolina's gonna be that surprise team.
And I don't agree, Dirty Mojo. I thought the stat of 400 points in the division was a pretty damn good stat. Now, you might have swept them, but that still doesn't mean the Bucs were not the head of the class in that division because they were. Bobby Trujillo says Atlanta had gone to have a sassy Santana record.
Oh, wow.
I
6-9.
ain't saying that.
Okay. So I think most of us had a consensus here. Jake, you're the last one to go. What do you got in the NFC South?
I think this is first off, the Saints are going to be the worst. Absolutely, I agree with that. That is ridiculous. I do got the Falcons as well, third place.
What are you in a janitor's closet?
Come on, oh my!
He's in the glaze factory. That's how he's making the glaze, making the names right there.
No, I'm not.
Whoa, pause.
So y'all got it. I got
it. In my garage.
The glaze bunker.
The glaze garage.
Double G.
Hey, company, you gotta stop. Wow.
You gotta chill.
I got number 2, the Bucs.
Okay.
And I think the Panthers overtake this division only because I think it's Bryce Young's coming out.
What the hell is happening?
Hey,
Bryce Young's coming out. Let me tell you what.
Make sure you record this too.
No. McMillan is a real deal.
Blasphemy bunker.
What y'all got? What y'all sipping on, bro?
No.
Trying to make sure I'm not
a real deal. Legette is going to be great. They're going to have a good offense. Chuba Hubbard is a great running back.
I ain't saying
Chuba. That's a Chuba Bubba. That's a bubble gum. Chuba.
Chuba Hubbard's about to go crazy.
Chuba.
I ain't saying
Panthers win this division.
I think they're.
That's how you know they got that good shit down in Texas is because of shakes like that.
I agree. They're going to be the Panthers will get better, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, I do think the Panthers will get better. I don't think they'll win the division though. No,
they're winning it.
I appreciate you at least. I at least appreciate you wanting to bring views to the podcast with your horrible.
He's the new Skip Bayless.
Hey, we'll see who laughs last on this.
The new Skip Bayless right down there.
Guys, on average, 4 teams, usually 3 to 4 teams of new teams make the playoffs every year. Y'all got to find them. That's one of them, man. Come on, listen.
All right, well, the only thing you're going to be doing is holding your Chubba Hubbard.
Hello, world.
I got him in all my draft. I got them all in my
I bet you do.
You want all the Chubba, don't you?
Whoa, look there.
Come on, Professor.
Hey,
look
at
Omar, chill. You eat corn the long way.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa. Hey, that boy, hey. Professor, you better chill him out and cut him down.
Meanwhile, back in reality.
Hey, Professor,
let's go on to the
Professor, use some of your extended vocabulary, some of them big words you be using on the show. Use some of them extended vocabulary, baby.
He's so stupid. All right, we're gonna move it into move on, baby. AFC. Let's start with the AFC East here. Bobby G, we have not started with you, so we're gonna start with you first here in the East. Obviously, you've got the Bills. One of the best teams in the league. Miami, there's some consistency issues there. Will Tua even stay healthy? Obviously, the New England Patriots, some people sneakily saying may even make the playoffs. And then the Jets bringing up the rear booty juice style. Bobby G, what you got?
I ain't really got to say much. You literally laid it all out for me, man. Buffalo's going to take the division. Yes, I'm one of those people that had the Patriots making the playoffs. If you look at the way Mike Vrabel likes to coach, look at that roster setup and look at the Patriots schedule, they can win 10 games. Who's Dolphins? Yep, which you completely inconsistent. We don't know what we're going to get from anybody. And for the Jets, see what I said about the Falcons.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
like
cool.
mirror images of each other.
Right. All right. Well, there you go. AP, what you got?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Paulie. This is the Bills division to lose. They might even take the number 1 seed just because of how soft the division really is overall. I think Josh Allen's going to be in that MVP conversation again, as he always is. I think Keon Coleman's going to break out for him this year. I think he'll finally have a go-to number 1 receiver. I agree with Bobby. I do have the Patriots in the playoffs as well as the 7th seed. I like Mike Vrabel's coaching. I like what he's been able to do so far with that team. Travion Henderson's so fun to watch. I know we've only gotten like a sample size in the preseason, but he's going to be so much fun to watch, especially on special teams plays. He's going to be a hell of a player. He might even be their number 1 running back at the end of the year. Who knows? I'm not sold on Miami. I think Miami's going to kind of fall off a little bit. They have questions all over. Is Tyreek even in it for the long haul? Is Tua's health going to be there? Is Devon A-Chain healthy? Are they going to have to put Ollie Gordon in for a little bit? How's their defense going to look now? There's so many questions with this Miami team. It's hard to kind of take this team seriously. And the Jets are the Jets. It's the same thing we see from them year in and year out. I think they'll be a bottom 5 team. So I got Jets 4, Dolphins 3, Patriots in the playoffs at 2, and then the Bills, of course, winning the division.
All right. I'll take Jake. You look like you wanted to say something there. What you got?
No, skip me. I think is my shit messing up again?
Yeah, it's still messing up. Sorry, bro. Got to jump out and jump back in again. Just keep coming back in. No big deal. Mark, what you got?
You got that dial-up internet.
Y'all crazy, man.
That Dusty Bandwidth alert, boy, I tell you.
That man cheats out like an auto.
This is why Internet Explorer went out of business.
Yeah, the Prodigy.net, boy, I tell you.
He over there sound like a Decepticon.
AOL.
Y'all getting that boy here, boy. Don't do that boy like that.
Soundwave?
Soundwave?
That man's still on that AOL dial-up.
What we don't know is it's not. What we don't know, it's not even his internet. It's his neighbor's internet.
Dang.
He's stealing his neighbor's internet.
Hey, Phil, it's a cord he joint hooked up to. How long he over there?
Wow.
Hey, where you at, boy?
And that man gonna take me back to the old school solo cup with the string next.
With the cup with the string.
I thought he had the first Nokia with a camera on it.
Yeah, y'all
out
of style.
Just drive by his house. Just drive by his house. He's got like Tesla coils hanging out.
From a sidekick.
That is great.
You just drive by. He doesn't even have an internet. It's just a bunch of Tesla coils pointed at the sky.
Come on, Jay, you better get back in here, boy.
Hey, Jay, you over here stealing neighbor's internet, stealing your Wi-Fi. Next? What next? What's next? Anyway, what you should steal is the blueprint to the Bills' success is because, hey, play in the weak division and kick their ass. Oh, same thing the Patriots did. I mean, Patriots beat up on that division for in their 15 years. And then, so it's just Josh Allen's turn. He's going to continue to beat up on that division. Jets just lost Vera Tucker, so that sucks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's a bad loss for them. Yeah.
So that actually kind of changed my prediction on them. I thought they was at least compete for second. So I actually got to bump them down to third. I'll probably put. I hate to say it because I hate that team, but Patriots might get second just because. I mean, all they got to do is just play basic, smash mouth, beat them up football. That fits Mike Vrabel in that roster to a T, like Bobby said, and I thought that's a great point. So. Won't be surprised, and I got the Dolphins at 4 because I don't think Tua is going to make the season, and we saw what happens when he leaves. The offense leaves. Not Tua for what you want. The man he fits Mike McDaniel's offense to a T, and he gets that ball going. He's accurate. He's deadly with his precision, and it fits that wide receiver core to a T. Because they don't have big receivers, they got quick twitch, jetty moves. Like
right.
Tyreek, they're trying to kill you with speed. So having an accurate quarterback is especially on the slant. Come on. One move and I'm out. It's a wrap. So he fits that offense to a T. The problem is documented concussion thing. So we know how football gets down. It takes one hit. One hit. And that's it. So yeah, I'm not trusting he makes it a whole season. So Dolphins gonna bring up the rear.
Okay. All right. Canteen, what you got?
Here's the thing, man. I think the Bills are gonna finish at the top of the division, but the Bills got to get past the threshold, man. It's like the Bills that went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls, back to back, never won anything, and then they make the playoffs every year. We have to jump over the threshold. So, as everybody has said, that division is weak. Bills, Patriots by default. I think Drake May. What's his name? Hold on, let me make sure I said it right. Professor, what's his name? Mayo. What's the first name?
Drake Mayo.
Drake Mayo. Because I have to check in with you to make sure I have everything politically correct. I think the Patriots will be second. Third, the Jets, and then the Dolphins will be at the bottom, man. And here's the thing.
The Dolphins at the bottom. Below the Jets?
Win, lose, or draw, man. But at the end of the day, man, I think the Bills got to – man, when are the Bills going to capitalize and make something happen? That's the question.
Good point. I mean, that's a good question. Very good question. Liberty, what do you got on that?
I mean, it's pretty obvious. We all got the Bills number 1. Patriots, I don't know if I make the playoffs, but I wouldn't be shocked if they do. So I'm not knocking that prediction. I'm going to put the Jets above the Dolphins because even though it's just Fields and yada yada new coach, their defense has always been top 5. There has been top 5 the last few years, even though they lost solid. They still got people on the defense, so that's going to keep them in a lot of games. They're going with a big rushing attack, so I'm going to give them third. And I mean, with Tyreek Hill with his baby mama drama for 18 months, going with that, and then Two was one, hit away from calling it a career. I got to put them fourth, and it is what it is with Dolphins.
All right,
stop simping out there, fellas. Okay, she knew what she was doing.
Hey yo,
she knew what she was doing.
She did. She got married to a dude that was literally having babies in the middle of their marriage.
He a sucker.
Crazy, man.
Stupid.
I think there was a stat that he had more. Was it? It might have been a joke too.
No, it ain't a joke. He had more kids last year than he had touchdowns. Yes,
yeah.
That's true.
Yes,
that was true. Okay. Oh my God, that's wild. That is
Stephon Diggs might be next.
Stat.
Stephon Diggs might be next. He's got one from Cardi B and another one on the way as well. So he might be next.
He got her pregnant even though he was only with her for a few months.
That boy
another chick pregnant too.
Hey, Professor, that boy was slanging that.
What is happening? What is happening? Jake, you look like a hostage down there. Help us out. What do you got in the AFC?
Come on, Jake, get it together.
Share that.
I got Bills 1. It's the same as everybody practically. Bills 1. Patriots 2. I think the Patriots do make the offs. 3 would be the Dolphins. Here's the thing with the Dolphins. Mike McDaniels does not do well this year, bro. I'm sorry. It's time to let him go. It's time to go. Sorry, man. You're not cut from the cloth of the head coaching job. So see you later. And then 4, of course, the Jets. Poor Aaron Glenn. He's got to deal with that mess. That's embarrassing.
Pretty much. Yep. All right, cool.
He got time on his hand though.
Okay. Yeah, he does. No, they're not going to fire him right away. Aaron Glenn played for the Jets, so they're going to keep him and give him a chance. It's not going to be like the Gerard Mayo situation where the Patriots screwed him over.
That was messed up.
Yeah, that was really jacked up. Speaking of jacked up, the AFC North is going to be jacked up with all the teams they got: Baltimore, Bengals, even the Steelers with the Aaron Rodgers, and some people are even saying the Browns are going to be good, which I can't see at all. But Clubber D, help us out here. What you got in the AFC North?
Yeah. I got this one's tough. I think the Bengals are going to bounce back. I think Joe Burrow, they're going to have a good year. I think Joe Burrow is finally going to show everybody who he really is. It's hard for me to go against Baltimore. I love Lamar Jackson. I love with Derrick Henry. So I want to go for making the playoffs, but I'll go Baltimore 1, Bengals 2. I'm going to go to Browns 3 with all the turmoil. I actually do like their squad.
What?
I do like them. I do.
Okay, club. Okay.
You got Aaron Rodgers is not the Aaron Rodgers we've seen. I think Mike Tomlin's another one on that hot seat. You know what I'm saying? He's really gotten over. I got them going 4th.
Huh.
There's so much the TJ Watt thing, and then they bring in DK, then they get Pickens out. DK, as an Niner fan, seeing DK play, he's not all that. He's a great specimen, but when it comes to if he doesn't get the ball, he turns into a crap. That's pause? That's specimen?
I mean,
this is borderline. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. But I'm thinking like DK, he's a crash out too if he doesn't get the football thrown at him, where he wants it. He's done it too many times with Russ. I mean, I'm not always sold on him. So
okay. All right. AP, what you think about the AFC North?
I got the same thing, but I got Pittsburgh and Cleveland flipped. I just think the Steelers defense is just too much at the end of the day. I like what Cleveland's doing. I think their defense is going to be good too, but I think Pittsburgh's just going to be slightly better than Cleveland this year. But I got Baltimore. I got Baltimore winning. I got the Bengals in the playoffs as well.
Yeah,
and with the Steelers, you still have Mike Tomlin, and I mean, Clubber D surprised me with the hot seat thing because Mike Tomlin is consistently, I believe the stat was he has no less than 9 wins, 500 every year since
mediocre.
He started. I mean, that may be true, but it also means he at least wins a consistent amount of games.
I like Mike Tomlin, but name somebody from his coaching tree.
Nobody. You don't know them? Now Clubber D said a mean spec. Professor.
You're right.
I don't know.
Not that it means a lot. It's just
nobody.
that
Arthur Smith was horrible. So you
he came to Arthur Smith came to him.
Oh, that's right. Arthur Smith came to him. Right.
Yeah, he was Tennessee in Atlanta.
As Clubber D said, nobody from his coaching staff that's done anything prominent. Nobody.
What does that matter?
It doesn't. But I just threw it out there.
Yeah.
I said it right after. I said it don't mean much, but I just he's just been mediocre. That's it. I mean, I like him, but
I get what what you were trying to apply, but I mean, we could look at Belichick's tree, and there ain't too much success that came off of that. I mean,
he has the rings to kind of,
Yeah, but I mean, his coach.
I was coordinator, defense coordinator. I hear what Mark trying to say.
Patricia's, top ever. So we were told earlier.
Top ever or what?
Defensive coordinating.
There you go.
Yes.
Top ever or what?
He
You just
as a head coach.
Matt Patricia? Top defensive coordinator ever?
Hell no.
That was the conversation? Y'all said that?
I didn't say that.
I
said he's good. He's good. He's good. I didn't say he's
bad. I say ever. I said he was the best in the world right now.
Best in the world right now?
He just said that.
I ain't say that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I said that.
Because
what
he did against Arch Manning one time, one game?
No, because he's been doing it for an entire career. We gonna act like this dude don't have multiple rings himself as a coordinator?
Bobby, we know all well. That was Belichick's defense, bro.
Okay, somebody got to coach him though.
Yeah, Belichick.
Like,
he's like, hey man, I'm gonna have you here on paper.
Right. On title only.
We'll have this conversation Friday.
I'll say Mark's got a defensive coordinator who not only beat Bill Belichick but beat him twice.
Look,
in the Super Bowl.
Ooh, whoa. We go at okay. Where we at? That just threw me off. Like, wow.
AFC North, brother. What you got?
AFC North. Well, okay, so yeah, Baltimore obviously takes the division.
It's tough.
All right, so the mediocre Mikes, the Mike Tomlins, the Steelers, they're going to make it to the playoffs. They're going to be a wild card. That's just what he does, and he's going to do it despite of Aaron Rodgers. But it'll be short lived. It'll be one and done, just like it always is. Cincinnati makes it to the playoffs. And shout out to my man Bobby G. He says this all the time, and I've heard this from other people. And I'm like, okay, I think this is a true fact. Joe Burrow doesn't like to lose. He missed the playoffs 2 years in a row. You think he's happy about that? No way. He misses the playoffs third. And look, it's going to be the same roster. It's going to be the same problems they're going to have last year. It's going to be a lot of offense, no defense. Trey's going to put up another 17.5, so he's going to make it even more money for his value next year because all he did is kick the can one more year. But despite how terrible that defense is going to be, and they're going to be in shootouts, if Joe Burrow gets him just to the wild card, give that man the MVP because that's crazy because he's going to have to throw like 6,000 yards, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna put up there probably 58 touchdowns. So don't be ready for a crazy statistical year for the wide receivers in Cincinnati and Joe Burrow. I'm not gonna poo-poo on the Browns. I do think they got some foundation. They just need to obviously continue to build upon it. But they always play. They're scrappy. They're not gonna, it may not reflect in the win-loss column, but they're not gonna let down. So unfortunately, they'll pull up the rear, but yeah. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns.
Yeah, I got the same exact order, Canteen. What do you have in the North?
Hey man, Lamar. I think Lamar Jackson will have a breakout year this year, man.
Oh my God, he's a two-time MVP, Canteen.
Break out where? Like where?
How much more can you break out?
As in he's finally going to win a Super Bowl, or
what I was about to say is it's beyond the MVP. It's like I said, it's a Super Bowl time for this guy. I mean, what else is there to prove for him?
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Bengals, I think Jay Bird gonna do what he's gonna do, but the Bengals are gonna finish second. Man, the Browns gonna finish third. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna choke, man. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Take this from me. I think Joe Flacco gonna start out strong. He gonna croak off it halfway through the season. Shador Sanders gonna be the savior for the Browns, and the Browns make the playoffs.
Oh my God.
The Browns making the playoffs.
Watch what I tell you.
You're getting almost as bad as Jake right now.
Hey, I want you to snip all this, Professor. Snip it.
Snip it
I want you.
Snip it.
I want you to put
and
that.
while I'm snipping, I'm going to be laughing my ass off at you all freaking night.
Are y'all in the same Madden league?
Y'all play the same career mode?
Is that what it is?
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying a thing, man.
Bobby G, tell us something and save us from Canteen, please.
All right. I mean, now I got to find something nice to say about the Falcons. I mean, I'm a Browns fan. I don't think we make the playoffs. But yeah, as far as your point on Lamar, what he needs to prove is that he can throw a pass to a receiver outside of the numbers in the playoffs when he needs to play. You can't win in this league consistently attacking the middle of the field. That's what they've shown. And we've seen the dude put up 500 yards of offense in a playoff game and lose that game by double digits. Like, essentially, you're gonna have to throw the ball to somebody other than Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely. Like, that's his problem. So when I say like he's not a top quarterback in this league, people always say, "Oh, you hating." No, this NFL is played on the edges. College football is played in the middle. The NFL is played on the edge. You know, you got to get out there to them wide receivers. But they are the class of the division. Everything they do in the regular season is flawless. Playoff time is where they got to make their difference. As far as Lamar having a breakout season, that depends on Derrick Henry. I feel he got a lot of unjust credit last season. I felt Derrick Henry should have been in the MVP conversation versus Lamar. Everybody's trying to figure out how he improved on the MVP season. It's because he had a 2,000-yard monster next to him that he could fake a handoff to and do what he does. I got the Bengals finishing second. I'm with everybody. Defense is a huge question mark, but that offense is Thanos. If they get rolling, it's difficult to stop. The only question I have about the Bengals is if Burrow, for any reason, misses any time, we're gonna have to put that label on him with injury prone.
Yep.
It's gonna be that time.
100%.
Yeah. I got the Steelers third. You know, Mike Tomlin just doesn't finish below 500. It is what it is. I agree with Clever said about DK. You know, he is a physical specimen, and he will cry if he doesn't get the ball, like all receivers do. My question is just in Aaron Rodgers: is he just on a farewell tour? Or does he actually care about winning football games this season?
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I mean, of course, I want the worst for him because he's still his quarterback right now.
Come on, man.
Does he beat the Jets?
He's honest.
Does he beat the Jets week one?
Oh yeah, they win week one.
Okay.
They win week one. The Jets are terrible. Like 5 letters, one word. Trash.
Just like that guy's wrestling skills. I said it. He's not good.
Whoa.
Hey, you have a cool interest doesn't mean you can wrestle. Sorry.
Hey, Club, we'll bring you on Friday. We can talk about that.
Hey.
I'm gonna sit here and just trash.
Not good. He's Alex Wright.
But you're not wrong.
Right. Not Alex Wright.
He's not wrong.
Das Wunderkind.
And I got the Browns finishing. I got us finishing 4. However,
his entrance.
I do think we win 6 to 7 games. I got the
Jim Schwartz's defense is tough, man.
Our defensive line is heavily improved. I mean,
I'm just worried. I'm not worried about your defense. I'm worried about your offense.
And that's the only thing. Like, we've proven over the last couple of years, if we get average quarterback play, we're a competitive team.
I do have a Browns question for you.
I got you.
Because you probably would know more than me. Is there any how close are they to signing Judkins?
He signed.
He signed
for a 4-year deal, fully guaranteed. What they're waiting on to see is if he's going to get suspended, and that's the question.
Oh, okay.
That's the only question mark I really have about the team is they got a couple days to make this decision.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we know the NFL likes to wait till the last minute, but I don't know how you let Isaiah Bond play and suspend Judkins.
It's weird because for Russell Gage, for us, he had to do. I think he has 3 games for a DUI. And they did that like a week ago. So they waited till then to say boom. So I figured they would do something for Judkins, but I guess they're waiting. I don't know if he was signed already. The reason why they did that.
Right. He signed, I think it was like last night. Okay. 4 years, fully guaranteed. And now I think the NFL will come out and say, you know, what his punishment will be.
That's the new trend. Second rounders, guaranteed money. It's the new trend.
Yeah. And it what hurt that is they paid Bond first. And they gave him a fully guaranteed contract.
I mean, you guys do the same thing to Sean Watson too, so
but Bond was undrafted free agent, and you got Judkins, who's a second round pick, and his agent is like, you gave this dude who had issues, you know, fully guaranteed. He wasn't even drafted. You drafted my guy second, or you know, with your second pick in the second round. So, but it's settled now. We're just waiting on the NFL.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Word. Jake, what do you got? Wake up.
All right, man. Well, I got the Steelers last place. I'm sorry. When you get Aaron Rodgers, probably the worst quarterback in that division automatically, you're not doing shit there. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I mean, no, he's not the same. This is not the same A-Rod from 5 years ago, guys.
But okay.
I'm just calling a spade. Number 3, and I said this on Wildcard Marshall. I'll say it here. Guys, Joe Burrow is going to be the first quarterback in his prime to request a trade. This is freaking embarrassing that you have done nothing to help him on defense. He's going to have to practically score 40 plus to win a damn game every game. It's embarrassing. It's idiotic. It's a slap in his damn face. That's probably the best quarterback in the league if he has some damn help. But once again, the Bengals show that they don't do shit for him. No, that's the NFC. I'm talking about the NFL completely.
Making sure. Just making sure.
So I'm going to have the Bengals number 3. Now, they can flip only on this. I believe the Browns have a bad fallback in September. But I believe, guys, it's legendary time. I think it is. And let me tell you something. When legendary time shows up and Shador Sanders shows up, this team is going to go from 4th and jump all the way to 2nd place and could actually be in the playoffs as a wild card team. I believe in this guy. Shador Sanders is here to stay, guys. And I'm telling you right now, do not worry, Audible Bobby. Do not worry at all, bro. You got a future in your hands. Shador Sanders is him, bro. And he's going to show the NFL and the league why you shouldn't have picked him 5th round like dumbasses. So as long as Shador shows up before week 8, you will make the playoffs this year. I will take the other team that I thought would go in the AFC West. You'll see later.
I got one question, Jake. Hold on, Kenzie. My bad. I got one question. Who's going to have a better career, Arch or Shador?
Ernest. What are you doing in the comments?
Well, Arch is, you know how Arch is, bro. Arch is the greatest, probably the greatest Manning. I told you that already, what Arch is about to do. So don't do that.
Hey, Professor, don't cover your mouth. Don't put that.
But like I said, and I'm going to say it again, Shador is here, bro. You found your QB. After that mess with Deshaun Watson, man was over there massaging everything he could, getting his shit played with. I don't know what the hell was going on over there.
Ew,
all that crap.
What in the Justin Tucker you talking about?
Well, I was talking about Deshaun Watson. I promise you, bro, you have your future QB, and he is there on the roster. Don't y'all worry. And number 1, I got the Ravens. I think, honestly, it's only because of their roster. Do they do anything in the playoffs to wow me? I'm going to hear Lamar once again blame himself. Oh, man, we should have done this. It's us. It's turnovers. Shut up, man. You suck. You've been sucked for a while now. It's just true. It's just facts. You're nothing more.
He's a 2-time MVP, so that's not facts.
He can be an MVP all he wants. The guy can't actually throw the ball right. So when it counts most, I'm not believing in him. He's the Phillip Rivers of this era. That's what I call it. So that's him.
Tore ACL against the Patriots that year. What are you talking about?
He didn't do much that whole his whole career.
At that moment,
Phillip Rivers. Come on, Clifford D. We know that, bro. Like I said, bro.
ACL that year. It still did his thing.
Guys, just so you know, this is why you don't buy drugs in Texas, because it's none of that here.
Hey, Bob, my bad. Bobby, I promise you, bro. You got your QB, man. I'm pumped up with y'all.
Not
I
my man
hope so,
Quagmire,
man.
not Philip Rivers, not my man Quagmire. Don't be talking about my man like that. This big ass shit.
All right.
Like, he don't look like him.
That's hilarious.
We're
All right,
legendary.
let's move it into the South. Alan, we're going to start with you. We ain't started with you all day. AFC South, Texans, Jaguars, Colts, Tennessee's another. The South in both conferences is a pretty shitty division when you're looking at it. What are your thoughts?
I mean, these are basically mirror images of each other, right? Both South divisions. You know who the team on top is. You know how the rest of the division kind of falls out because it's just horrible to watch at times. I do have the Texans begrudgingly winning in this division. I think they're the most talented team. Obviously, you've got C.J. Stroud still, who I think he's going to have a better year. A lot of what happened at the end of the year last year was a lot of emotional trauma, a lot of emotional stress after Tank Dell went down with injury. That was one of their locker room guys, and to see you lose somebody to that horrific of an injury, who might not even play football for the rest of his life. Not to forget this year, he might not play football for the rest of his career. That's tough for you to deal with. I think he's got the mindset going right now. I like their running back room. Even though Mixon's going to miss some time, I think Nick Chubb's going to kind of start to kind of revert to his old self. He's another year healthier. I think he'll be fine. That defense can be top 5 in my opinion. I think that defense that Houston has can be top 5. I think Will Anderson's probably the most underrated pass rusher in the league right now. I think he could wind up being the best pass rusher in the NFL.
Don't fun on Derek Stingley.
Stingley's a great cornerback. I like Jalen Petrie. I think he's a good, solid defensive back as well. They have a really good defense in Houston, so I like them, of course, winning this division. Second, I'm gonna go Cam Warren to the Titans, finishing second.
All right, wow.
I think the back half of their schedule. The back half of their schedule is pretty easily. You got some winnable games there, and this is what you're supposed to do for a rookie quarterback. I love what Tennessee did this offseason. You go out, you go fix your defense, you go fix your offensive line, you go get some weapons, you do everything you can do to help have your rookie quarterback have at least some minimal success in his first year in the NFL. I love what Tennessee did. Houston did it when C.J. Stroud came out too. It seems like these guys know how. I love what they did. Getting a new GM in there, it seems like he knows what he's doing. Hopefully, he doesn't trade any more players to the Eagles. For the love of God, don't do that.
Being here in Nashville, they are a little worried about the coach, though. Mr. Callahan is not
the coach is the question, but I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. I think they finished second in the division. I think they're going to surprise a lot of teams this year. Third, it's really a toss-up because Trevor Lawrence really hasn't been as advertised since he's come into the league. You got one playoff win only because the Chargers charged their way out of that game.
That's very true.
Plus, he had 4 interceptions in that game, too. So he played horrible. The touchdowns at the end masked the horrible play in the first half. So,
right.
And then, of course, there's the Colts, who have Daniel Jones as their starting quarterback. We remember, though, Daniel Jones does have a playoff win, and Jonathan Taylor's back healthy. I'm not sold. Colts are going to be last. I got the Jaguars finishing 4th, and I think both of these teams are going to be a top 5 pick this year.
I cannot believe Daniel Jones, Clubber D, turned one playoff win into a $40 million a year contract. Tell me what your thoughts are here on the NFC.
It's weird. AFC. It's weird you mentioned him because him and Trevor Lawrence have similar numbers, and Trevor got all that money and didn't do anything, which is just out of this world. And I thought he's gonna be so much better coming out of Clemson. But I'll see. I think everyone's gonna have the Texans as number 1 in that division. They're just gonna, by the end of the year, half those teams be playing high school teams. I have the Jaguars by default as number 2. Cam Moore's gonna have some ups and downs, but I think he still will be better than the Colts. I got the Colts being 4.
Okay. Wild card, Mar, what you got?
Hey man, y'all crazy, babe. What's going on over here? All right. First of all, we're talking about two of those teams last year didn't get no more than 5 wins, and that was Jacksonville and Tennessee. And I get it. Cam Moore's going to be good, but he still needs. I don't know what Allen's seeing in there. I don't think they did enough, as in weapons, for Cam Moore.
Mar, when you have somebody who texts you every day about the Tennessee Titans as much as Sam does, then you start to kind of buy into it.
Well, you got 2 eyes. You see what they look like.
I mean, he's got a point in some cases. You're also starting a rookie wide receiver too, so.
My point is if you're really trying to look, I think the offensive line is going to be improved. Kudos to that, and their defense always plays tough, regardless. Jeffrey Simmons is still, in my opinion, still one of the better defensive tackles in the league, but he gets no love because he's in Tennessee. And we're not gonna act like the Jaguars ain't been the Jaguars. Okay, cool. I don't know why people hating on the Colts. Like, they had 8 wins last year with that quarterback situation. That was a problem last year, and and I know Flacco kind of bailed him out last year, and it's a different situation this year. I get people's trepidation about that. Cool, but I think they did enough with adding Javarius Ward on defense, and how are we forgetting that Jonathan Taylor is still a damn good running back, and he's
still young
football. Yeah, he ain't nothing but 25, 24.
I think the worry though there is that you have Daniel Jones at quarterback, and with his shitty play, they're just going to load the box up.
And I understand that, but I trust Shane Steichen enough to be smart enough to say, hey, I like the tight end and Ty Warren that we got in the draft. All right, Pittman's a bigger wide receiver. He's not your typical speedster, but he's going up against corners is going to be like 5'11". He's like 6'3".
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's already got the mismatch. Downs got some speed. The wide receiver they got from Texas, Mitchell, speedster. He's going to be coming a little bit long. So Daniel is I actually don't think that it's on him. It's on him.
That was wild.
Whoa.
That was wild, son.
Yeah, I gotta chill, man. But no, I mean, obviously it's the Texas division. It's theirs. But I'm going Texans, Colts, Jaguars.
Colts in second. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Hot take, Jake. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, 4th place definitely got the Titans. I think it's going to be just a rebuilding year for the Ward. Sorry, man. You got nothing over there. Jacksonville, man, dude, they're not doing anything to help Trevor. Poor Trevor, man. Doesn't even get a fair shot. So I got Jacksonville 3rd. I do believe that.
I mean, I think he had weapons this whole entire time.
They haven't helped him with an O-line, man. Man says Hutton. He's already got the backfield against him, man. My gosh, he got the D-line already in his face. Poor guy. He's playing freaking 4-on-12 over there on the defense, man. Gosh.
There's only 11 people in the field at once. But that's
well, it's embarrassing.
I don't know where the 12th guy comes from.
I do have the Colts actually second place as well. Here's why. I do believe, man, I wish they would have kept AR-15. Boy, did I love seeing to play him, man. You automatically get a win against that guy. That guy was so trash. So luckily, Daniel Jones is now in, and I think he plays a lot better. I think they win a couple more games. But overall, CJ Stroud, this is CJ Stroud's division. No matter what, he plays hard. He plays smart. I think he is a good quarterback, and this is the Texans' divisional win, man. Easily.
All right, Bobby G.
Oh yeah, again, just like the NFC South, this Houston wins by default. But with a real CJ Stroud, please stand up. Like, this is the season I think we find out who he is and what he's going to be. Like,
he had last year. He had he had the great year, the rookie year, and then he had a little bit of a sophomore slump. Now, yes, he did do injuries. You are correct. There were injuries. I agree with you completely. Offensive line, horrible. I agree.
They fired Sloak too, right? He was supposed to be a coach, and now they fired him.
Sloak,
right? New OC. Yeah.
Well, it's like everything that everybody's saying about Jaden Daniels. Yeah, remember that was CJ Stroud.
Right.
2 years
Good
ago.
point.
So, like, Jay-Z said it best. Hey, it was all good just a week ago. But Yeah, I mean, we're gonna find out what kind of quarterback he is. Can he be a great quarterback, or is he just kind of a good quarterback who just kind of never quite, like Luther's curls, just never really, just
ain't quite.
Yeah. The rest of the division is a jumble of so what. I don't think any other team in this division wins more than 6 games. It's like we know the Colts don't have a quarterback, and their quarterback in the future isn't on the roster. They'll probably end up cutting AR in the offseason because they literally just proved his tenure's done.
Damn. That's crazy.
I don't know why they drafted
the Titans. Yeah, they think they got their quarterback in the future, but they're obviously in a rebuild. Like, you don't expect much from them. Jaguars, Sunshine, you're on the clock too. Like, this is your shit or get off the pot season 2, but
they paid them too.
Yeah, and it's second place in the, like, who cares? It's not a playoff. Second place in the NFC South, in the AFC South, is not a player. It's not a guaranteed playoff position.
Exactly. Both the NFC and the AFC South, second place is not making the playoffs. I think we can all agree with that. So, Canteen, round us out here.
Y'all covered it all. Nothing for me to say.
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, well then why don't you start us off on the AFC West then? If you agree with
AFC West. Oh, you already know Kansas City, baby, KC. The Chief Nation, baby. Here's the thing. They better bring the A game. But then, hey, I see my counterpart looking up. He looking upside down like he ain't got nothing in his nose. Broncos in second place. Then the Raiders. Then the Chargers.
What? Okay, come on now. I'm a Raiders fan, and I don't agree with that. There's no damn way we get above the Chargers. What are you talking about, guy?
Professor, you better take snippets of this. I'm telling you.
All right. We'll bring it back at the end. Bobby G, what you got? I'm saving Mar and Jake for last. This is their division. What you got, Bobby G?
You sure? All right. Yeah, I got Kansas City winning the Kansas City Invitational again.
Yep.
I got the Chargers finishing second.
That's got to be stopped saying.
I got the Chargers finishing
hurts, buddy.
Second. I have the Broncos finishing third. I have them missing the playoffs. I know a lot of people are really high on the Broncos. Wow. I'm not. I just hate Sean Payton that much. I'll admit it.
I got against Sean.
He's a horrible coach.
He's overrated. Yeah, he's overrated.
What?
Yeah, he's overrated. Super overrated.
If it wasn't for Drew Brees and Bounty Gate, he wouldn't be nothing.
But you can't even say if it wasn't for Drew Brees, he missed the playoffs quarterback that he promoted.
I knew I was going to get him. I knew I was going to get him with Drew Brees. Yeah, he says. What do you say? Don't you say Drew Brees wasn't better than
Drew Brees was not be in the Hall of Fame if it wasn't for Sean Payton. He was average at best with the Chargers. I told this to Wildcard Mar last week, and he even agreed.
I mean, we don't know what he would have been if he went to Miami. He was supposed to go to Miami, but he went to the Saints last minute because they signed Culpepper, I believe, or something like that. So
Nick
Jury was still out on Drew Brees.
Saban didn't want him. Saban was cautious about that shoulder. They took Culpepper instead.
But I got you Raiders finishing last, and that's all. I'm gonna leave your Raiders alone. You be on my Browns all the time. I'm a see how courteous I am coming into your house.
I appreciate that.
And I'm not. All I will say about your Raiders is, I live in Vegas, and after this, I will probably go, to a bar that I frequent and have me a few drinks to unwind. And you don't want to know who's going to be there. That's all I'll say.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I do, because if it's a Raider player, I want to come out and meet you out there.
Oh, well, when you come back, we'll go do that. But
you're right. AP, what you got?
I tell you who studying film and who don't. And who
stays
out a little bit too long,
Got it on the Kyler Murray tip. AP, what you got?
Come on.
So I'm like everybody else. I got Kansas City winning the division. I do think Denver's going to give them a little bit of a rush of energy, though. I like the Broncos a little bit more than most people do. So I do have the Broncos in the playoffs. I do have the Chiefs obviously winning the division. I am not a believer in the Chargers at all. And I think we need to start having the question about Justin Herbert, how legit of a top 10 QB he actually is.
Boom.
No playoff. Nope. If we're gonna trash talk my quarterback who has 2 playoff wins in 10 years, and a guy who's been in the league 6-7 years and doesn't have a single
Herbert's
playoff
an
win.
up-and-comer quarterback for 10 years now. Who would have thought? Man, every year they say
we want to say this guy's. We want to say Justin Herbert's a top 10 quarterback, but Jalen Hurts isn't. Okay, that's.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely that's not true.
Yeah, I'm not sold on that. I don't. As much as I think Harbaugh will do a good job there, I'm not sold on the Chargers offensively at all. You need something other than just Ladd McConkey and the dead corpse of Keenan Allen to catch the football. I'm sorry. Yeah. And you just lost Joey Bosa, so your defense just got weaker.
And their left tackle.
I think the Raiders can actually challenge them for third this year because I do like how Geno plays. He knows Pete Carroll's system well. You've got a great pass rusher in Max Crosby. They got him some weapons. You got him a running back now in Ashton Jeanty. So I think the Raiders can kind of challenge him for third place. I'll still have them at fourth, but I think they can challenge him for third.
I like it. Hey, I like your hyping my Raiders up. I do not agree with you. And we have another guest coming in. Clubber D, carry us on while Dirty Mojo, our brother, comes on to the stage.
What up, y'all? What's going on?
What's up,
hey, we good. Turn your camera this way so we can see.
My camera. I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? Like my pops out here, man.
There you go.
I couldn't get into the He-Man Woman of Haters Club because I got guests staying out there, so I had to stay in the wife's office. But I'm in here.
Oh,
it's all good. Clubber D, what you got on the AFC West?
AFC West is still the Chiefs division to lose, so I got the Chiefs there. Now, second place, that's where I was thinking, I do like the Broncos. Broncos do have a top defense in the league. I'm not going to ignore that. I feel like I agree also with Herbert. When people say he's a top 10 quarterback, I used to argue, because I'm a Brock Purdy guy, that, why is he better than him when Herbert hasn't done shit? Just because he's 6'4", 6'5", doesn't mean you're a better quarterback. So with that being said, I got the Broncos as number 2. I don't believe in their offense just yet, so I kind of agree with the Raiders possibly being 3 and the Chargers being 4. But I don't believe that today, so I got the Chargers 3 and then I got the Raiders 4.
Damn it, got my hopes up and then just took them all away from me.
Chip Kelly has the same formation for every fucking offensive play. He doesn't switch his shit up. He doesn't. It's annoying.
You are not going to hear. You will never hear a good word from me about Chip Kelly. I hate.
He just slowed it down. It's the same formation all the time.
Professor, you said Chip Kelly ain't changing. Then,
Chip Kelly is one of the worst coaches I've ever known.
Yeah, he's offense coordinator.
UCLA Bruins fan as he fucked us.
It's crazy, bro.
Dirty Mojo, he didn't even want to recruit. What a bastard. Dirty Mojo, who you got in AFC West?
Hey, so listen, man. The AFC West is actually one of those divisions where I hear everybody saying Kansas City, and Denver. But that's actually that to me. I don't believe in Kansas City. Kansas City was not a good team last year. They were not a good team. They didn't score 30 points one time, or they only scored one time last year. 30 points. Travis Kelce is not the same guy. The team is getting old. But what everybody else said, what everybody else said, I do like the division as a whole. They're one of those teams that is one of those divisions where everybody could beat everybody in that division, depending on whatever game it is, where they're playing or whatever. But you guys aren't gonna like this. I actually like the Chargers to win the division. I like the Chargers to win the division.
Win the division. Wow.
To win the division. Listen. We can talk all about the past and what this guy did. Harbaugh knows how to coach, and I think he's going to have the team ready to rock and roll. Omarion Hampton is going to be a great addition to that team. Keenan Allen, I know he's coming back, and you can say he's the ghost or whatever, blah blah blah. But he's still somebody that the ball could be thrown to. He's still somebody that is a clutch receiver. Ladd McConkey is going to do what he has to do. I like the Chargers to win the division. I like Denver second. I like the Raiders third. And Kansas City, to me, they lost the Super Bowl. They look bad. Yo, you can say whatever you want to say. But listen, bro. Hey, what'd you say? Clip this shit. Clip it. My man AP said. Listen, my man AP said the Giants were going to be second in the fucking NFC East. I'm telling you right now, Kansas City is not as good as everybody thinks they're going to be, man. I'm telling you, man.
Professor, you better get it.
I know you says elementary school, Lamar. I know you says elementary
anything.
school, Lamar. I don't understand what's going on with you right now.
Hey, clip this shit. Hey, clip it.
I don't have to do anything.
Well, clip it. This motherfucker's 10 toes down.
We got 5 clips of this whole. It's like 5.
Yeah, it clip my shit. I'm telling you, man. Hey, look. So if you think about it, when they always talk about teams that lose in the Super Bowl, how do they perform the next season? Teams that have lost the Super Bowl, how do they perform the next season?
Well, Kansas City
was
no,
not.
they won it.
Who?
Kansas City. They lost the Super Bowl, came back and won it. What do you mean?
No, I'm talking about in reference of like any other years and things like that. A lot of times when teams lose in the Super Bowl, they're not very good the next year. They don't perform as well as they were supposed to. Now I know Kansas City for a couple. I know Kansas City for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? They've been in it, but I just really believe that they're not the team in that division to win it, man. It's gonna be the dynasty's over. It's gonna be a close one. Now, when I say Kansas City is gonna be fourth, I don't mean they're gonna be a 3-14 team. It's gonna be one of those ones where it's like they might be fourth, but only one game back. It's I think it's the toughest division. Yeah, I like Denver's up.
You're thinking
I like
every
what
team
Denver's
is going to
doing.
have at least like 8 wins or something like that.
It's gonna be something. It's gonna be one of those ones where like the last 2 weeks, because they're gonna play each other, right? So Kansas City's got to play like Denver or the Raiders the last 2 games, something like that. It's gonna be one of those ones where they lose out and they're gonna be the 4th team in that division, but the record is gonna be like a 500 record. They're not gonna be like completely terrible, but they're not gonna be the team.
I have one question for you. I have one question for you, Lamar.
Yeah.
Are you taking bets?
Am I taking bets?
Yeah.
Am I taking bets? I'll take this. I'll take the same bet that you'll take when you said that the Bucks are by far the best team in that division, and they're not, because Atlanta swept them last year. So to say something like that, I'll take that same ass. I'll take the same
there you go.
bet.
There you go. I got a rebuttal for that.
Will I take bets? No, I will not take bets. I will not take bets. Say what?
Who was the quarterback when they swept him?
Kirk Cousins.
Where is Kirk Cousins?
He's sitting on the bench.
So if your coach is the only quarterback who can win on the bench for a quarterback who's unproven and expect to beat the team that's won the division 2 years in a row, yes, you're by far not better than a team because you're not smart as a coach.
But if you're telling me that Kirk Cousins
I'll take that bet too. I'll put 100 that the Bucks win that division, and I'll take 100.
You're telling me that Kirk Cousins. You're telling me that Kirk Cousins was some phenomenal quarterback that came to Atlanta, and he wasn't. He wasn't the best guy.
I'm telling you,
okay.
That team.
All right. What's your team? What's your team?
I'm a Browns fan.
Okay, you're a Browns fan. You know the Browns. I know the Falcons. I'm telling you right now. I watch the Falcons a lot more than you.
So I'll take that bet that the Bucks win that division for 100, and I'll take 100 for Kansas City to win the West. Right now, let's go.
You take 100 to Kansas City win the West?
100 on the Bucks. 100 on the Bucks to be better than the Falcons.
Kansas City's not winning the West. I'll take that bet. $100. Let's go.
And where you got them finishing?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Where you got them finishing?
I got them finishing 4th.
And I got 100 on they finish better than 4th. So that's okay. 300. 1, that the Bucks finish better than the Falcons.
Okay.
2, Kansas City wins the division. And the 3rd, that they finish better than 4th.
Okay.
Wait.
You okay.
Probably should take all 3 of those, Lamar.
Hey man, just cash out my man Bobby G right now, bro. You losing all
right. Yeah. All right, wild card, Mar. I'm telling y'all, you guys go a lot with like the past stuff. I'm looking at the team as a whole. I really believe that that the LA Chargers, man, that they're a much better team. They performed very well last year, so we're not looking at them as like bums. They're not bums. And Harbaugh is a very good coach, man. I like what Harbaugh has to bring to that team.
You realize you just contradicted yourself.
Thank you.
How?
You said we go off the past, and then you referenced last season. That's the past
of the Chargers. That's exactly.
I'm not. But what I'm saying is that you guys go off the past. I'm not contradicting myself. I'm saying that you guys go off the past in a negative way, and you guys go off it in a good way. I'm telling you that last year they had a great team.
They were the only team in the division that won over half of their games. That's not negative.
Who were?
That's a fact.
Who were?
So the Bucks. So they were by far better than the Falcons. They were only team that won over half of the games. That's a fact.
Okay.
I'm sorry. They were the only team that displayed
Falcons
a
lost.
consistently competent offense, and the fact that they were the only team in the division to score over 400 points.
Chiefs are healthy this year too.
Okay. Hey, I'm telling you, man. I like I said, I know my squad. I know who I'm a fan of. I see them. I know what we're about. And we'll see come Sunday, man. They play on Sunday, right? First game of the season. Play
I would say
I'll see you week 15 because that's probably when the Chiefs are clinching the division.
Okay. If you think, man.
I definitely am not agreeing with Chiefs in fourth place. I definitely would not take that bet. The other two bets I possibly would have taken, but definitely not that one. Mar, this is your account. I'm just gonna let you handle it.
No, bro, this is your show. I man, y'all know where to find me. Go on to Twitter, man. KC Wildcard Market. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. And your name, wait, hold on. And your name, Lamar. You over here giving my name a.
He said, and
like, what the hell is going on?
Mojo stand 10 toes down.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I stand 10 toes down. I'm telling you, man. It's a new year, man. I didn't like how the Kansas City Chiefs played last year. I'm not into them like that, man. I just don't think. But like I said, you keep
15-2 in the third Super Bowl in a row is bad. Yo, hey, good. Hey, bro, look. It's okay with standing 10 toes down, but don't stand 10 toes down on insanity.
Okay, hey.
Crazy.
Call it what you want to call it, man. Call it exactly what you want to call it, man.
I really hope you're not really thinking you speaking.
Come on, man. Don't y'all do this tonight.
This is crazy.
Hey, you could talk all the trash you want, man. That's just what I believe. I didn't believe that they were a good team last year, man. And you know what I'm saying? That if you look at what a lot of people say, if you look at what a lot of people say, and I hate to be this guy. A lot of people say that Kansas City won a lot of their games off some BS no calls and some calls that went against them.
It's true.
So we're gonna do that. So we can say it's and buts and all this stuff like that. But basically, last year, Kansas City, there's a lot of talk out there that Kansas City won a lot of their games because of terrible refereeing.
See, you going based off of what people said, but you probably only watched 2 Chiefs games when they was on primetime TV.
Okay, that's what I did. I only watched 2 Chiefs games. Because I mean, hey, listen, man. I think everybody in here kind of shook their head and was like, "Oh." So I'm the only one that believes that we're gonna give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't know.
All right, so are you gonna talk, bro? So are you gonna let me talk? All right.
Go ahead.
Talking a whole bunch of nonsense for the last 15 minutes. It's crazy. Crazy. All right. So if you don't talk and stand 10 toes down on some shit, stand on some logic. All right. So first of all, like this is the same narrative that people want to throw on with the Patriots and all that shit. Oh, they get all the calls. Look, officiating has been bad all around the whole NFL for the last damn 20 plus years.
That's true too.
So how I know? It's because I got the NFL app just like anybody who's a real football fan watches every damn 16 games on every Sunday. And officiating is bad everywhere. So miss me with that ref shit. Like that shit's some loser mentality shit. And you mad because your franchise doesn't have a smart GM who makes sure that they fixes problems instantly.
Here we go.
Where they got the right quarterback. But you need a quarterback. Wait, you're a Falcons fan, right? You don't even
say 20-3. Go say 20-3 too, because we haven't heard that one before. I'm the mad one, but you're the one sitting here getting mad that I said that I believe that your team was going to be in the 4th in the division. All I was just this is my opinion. It's my opinion.
Let me talk. So
my opinion. One mic.
Hold on. You just said enough. Like chill, bro. Like chill. Enough for the last 15 minutes. Like let me get my shot off.
Let him talk tomorrow.
I'm letting him talk.
Come on, y'all.
So the fact of the matter is like stop being hating on the Chiefs because they are consistent. They built the dynasty and it's still here. All right. For the last 9 years, who's won the West? Oh, right. That's right. Okay. Who's been in the most Super Bowls in the last 5 years? Oh, that's right. But they ain't good. Come on. It's the point of the game is to win the games. They won 15 last year. So come on, bro. Miss me with that talking about they gonna be fourth, they ain't gonna be good. Like, come on, like talk logic. Are we talking football on this podcast? Or are we just talking feelings? Because now you're just talking emotions and feelings. The proof
Why
is
would I be talking?
because
Why would I be?
women lie, numbers don't. Patrick Mahomes been killing the league, the Chiefs been killing the league, and that's the point. That's that you mad because it's not your funky, dirty ass Falcons. Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
Hold on. No, let me talk. Hey, Omar. Hey, Professor. Let me speak here now.
This is the greatest TV ever. Let's go.
Let me speak here now. Let me speak here now, right? So wild card Mar, you came at me and you're the one that's talking about that I'm mad, but you're taking shots at me. I didn't say your team was like a terrible team. I just said that this year I don't think they're gonna be as good. So you're okay, go ahead, talk. Go ahead.
Because that's exactly, that's just how I feel. But you got nothing to prove anything about your feelings or emotions. I am a content creator that spits off of facts, bro. And you not spitting off of facts. And when you're not spitting off of facts, that irritates me. So yes.
Yeah. So you're mad. All I said was, hey, I believe that the Chargers were the team to beat in that division. I don't think that because I mean this not only is this a stats you want.
Joe Art, who is a natural left tackle, had to play right tackle last year because they had Slater. Slater goes down. He's out for the season. He's only going to be good at the left tackle. That leaves 4 other guys. Have you seen their interior? The Chargers are not that good on the interior. They got a problem on the offensive line. They also have a problem with staying healthy.
That's a good point.
And you talking they're going to be first? They already lost.
I believe they're going to be the best team in the AFC West.
Again,
I believe they're going to be the best. I believe they're going to be the best team in the AFC West. I mean, because this was something that was asked about our opinions along with some stats and stuff like that. The season hasn't started yet. We don't know what person is going to be the best person. We don't know who's going to be the rookie of the year, who's going to be the MVP, things like that. Things go around. You never know what Kansas City Chief gets injured. You don't know what LA Charger gets injured. You don't know what the season turns out.
Time out, Lamar. We do know who's going to be the rookie of the year. We already know that's going to be Shedeur Sanders, according to Jake.
But let me put a stamp on this argument right here and close it out.
I wasn't finished, but go ahead.
I'm going Sizzler. I'm going Sizzler.
I'm going Sizzler. Jake, come on, bro. I know we left you out.
Well, hold on. We didn't get Wildcard Mars division lineup. What does he got?
Okay. Come on, Mar. What do you got?
That's true. Who's going 1? Then you got Broncos, Chargers 3, and you got Raiders.
I agree with that. That's my lineup too. Jake, what you got?
Man, you know what, man? Mojo, great. You were going crazy, bro. You were going crazy, except that Chargers at the very end, bro. But I will say this. It's a different year, buddy. It's a different year.
Okay.
And we know. We feel it, guys. Y'all feel that? We feel it this year.
Here it goes.
First off, 4th, I got to go Chargers. I believe their injuries are going to hurt themselves in the end. I'm going to go 4 Chargers because I think their injuries are going to. I don't believe in Justin Herbert. I just don't believe in him. This is why I say Shedeur has to start midseason because I honestly believe the Raiders and Pete Carroll can surprise and make the playoffs if Shedeur doesn't get his shot. I have the Raiders 3rd, and they make the playoffs if Shedeur doesn't start by week 8.
Interesting. Okay.
Number 2.
I don't see that, but I'll take it.
Chiefs' kingdom must fall down.
Yours on the Browns.
And to beat a Chief, you need a bow. And we got him. Bo Nix, the mother trucking fix. Bo Nix is here, guys. And I'm telling you right now, we should have been 2-0. We should have been 2-0 against them last year without that bullshit blocked field goal. Now, I don't know about the whole refs and all that. I got to look it up. But I do know that there was a bullshit blocked field goal that happened when we should have beat them in Kansas City last year. I saw that with my face down, crying, because I knew we had it.
Oh,
it was our division last year.
and we're going to right our wrong. Sean Payton is the best. I don't know what you're saying right there, Audible. Sean Payton is great, bro. Man, he has a bad guys, we're still paying Russ money. We're still paying Russ all this money, and we're about to win the we can make it to the Super Bowl this year. This is what we're doing right now. This is what we're doing right now. Guys, Denver, it's their year, guys. Guys, Travis Kelce's worried about, the only ring he's worried about is the one he's given to Taylor. He's not worried about the real ring this year, guys. He's not worried. Pat Mahomes looks like a show. He cut his hair off. He don't even look like Kermit no more. He's not even sounding like him. It's over.
You sound like Kermit right now.
The dynasty must fall. Now, do I believe that they're going to be a tough thing to deal with throughout the years? Yes, I still got the Chiefs in the playoffs. They will be. But this year, there's a new king in town. And it's Bo Nix to fix. Bo knows best. We believe in it.
Have you had today?
No,
I'm not surprised by that take because this is coming from a Texas fan, and we all know how that ended up. Like I said earlier, all hype and no substance.
I hate that you keep saying that, dude. We lost the first game because Steve Sarkisian don't know how to make a damn playbook. That's an idiot.
All right. Who's going to lead the Broncos in receptions?
Yes, good question.
Cortland Sutton. Come on, man. Megatron himself.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. Megatron's what you sounded like earlier when you were in the basement. Okay.
No, we're 10 toes down. Look, I respect Mar. I respect even Mojo, what he said about the Chargers. But it's the Broncos season, guys. It's here.
We're
here now.
It's not a bad take. I think their defense is one of the best in the league.
Yeah, we got Hufanga. Come on, man. We got Hufanga. We got Dre Greenlaw.
Greenlaw has to stay healthy. Hufanga.
Our Baron, that corner we got, bro. How does it feel playing with two Pat Surtains in the league now?
Stingley and PS2 are the best, cornerbacks in the league for me. I mean, they're a good squad. Bonito.
Oh, La Casa Bonito? Nick Bonito? You're damn right, man. I'm feeling it.
DJ Jones, y'all got squad.
Hey, how's it feel about talking positive about an Oklahoma player for once, Jake?
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. As long as he's playing for Denver. Like I said, guys, this is the year, guys. This is the year we finally show up, man. It's time. It's time.
All right, that's enough. I completely disagree. That's ridiculous. I disagree with every single person who has talked in the past 5 minutes, except Mar. Mar, your Chiefs are going to be the top of the division again. It's not even.
Mojo, they don't know, man.
The Chargers, I actually think, will be better than the Broncos.
What a hater.
Like Jim Harbaugh as a coach more than Sean Payton. And I do think that if they can stay healthy, I know people have been shitting on Keenan Allen, but just to let everybody know, Keenan Allen's last best play was his last play with Justin Herbert a couple years ago. And after Chicago got rid of their shitty offensive coordinator, the last 6 games, he broke out with Chicago. So Keenan Allen still got a little bit left. And I think the Chargers are going to be above the Broncos. Look, the Broncos have one of the best defenses in the league. The Broncos have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Granted. Yes, but they're still young. They're still not there yet. I'm with Bobby. I do not believe in Sean Payton as a coach. Never have, never will.
Haters.
And so, yeah, for the Raiders, I'm not going to even be a homer. They're going to be in last. We'll be lucky to get 7 wins. I'm hoping because Pete Carroll has never won less than 7 games. Now he had a good Seattle team, not the Raiders, but we can hope for the best. But yeah, no, the whole argument about KC falling off and the dynasty being over until Patrick Mahomes is out of the league, that's not going to be the case. That's all you need is Patrick Mahomes, and you will forever be in contention for the Super Bowl every year.
To beat a kingdom, you need a bow to kill. We got Bo.
Oh my God! Did you just make that up? Is that a Bo Nix pun? Did you just make that up?
Made it up.
God bless, man.
Hey, oh, he was in his head. He was like, "Yo."
He was waiting for it. He was
I'm gonna kill him with this. I'm gonna kill him with this.
Look at me, this one. Watch.
Mom spaghetti. Bo Nix gonna.
I can't wait. Guys.
That's what he's been doing instead of fixing his connection. He's been coming up with a punchline.
You're
Bo
right.
Nick's gonna fix that connection.
Might I add, Bo Nix is actually going to be fighting for MVP this year.
Hey, man.
Look at the wide receivers: Marvin Mims. We got Evan Ingram. We got Evan Ingram.
Okay, that's a good pick.
R.J. Harvey. Must I keep going? J.K.
Please,
Dobbins.
Bo Nix is not going to sniff the MVP race. I need you to calm down. All right, let's get this train back on board. Let's get everybody out of here. Everybody's getting a little tired. Let's go ahead and get our NFL MVP and champion picks here. Shane Peacher gave me his. He's got MVP Josh Allen and the Bills beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl. I will go next. I have the Ravens finally going over the hump and beating the Detroit Lions in a Baltimore over Detroit Super Bowl. And my MVP is actually going to be Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is going to have an excellent year. Clubber D, what do you got? MVP champion.
I got Joe Burrow, and I really thought about who's going to win Super Bowl, but I will go the Ravens getting over the hump, and they will beat. I'm going to go Eagles.
All right, Ravens over Eagles. There we go. AP, what you got? Super Bowl. Oh, do you have an MVP, Clubber D?
Joe Burrow.
Oh, you said Burrow.
He said Burrow.
Yeah.
That's right. AP, what you got?
Mine's probably going to be the most unorthodox out of anybody here. MVP, I got Jordan Love. I think he is going to have a great year this year.
J Love Live.
Here we go.
And I've got Buffalo losing to Tampa Bay.
Ooh. Tampa Bay over Buffalo. All right.
I would die if I saw Baker Mayfield win a damn Super Bowl.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Texas-Oklahoma thing. There you go. Yes, you would. Bobby G, what you got? MVP, Super Bowl.
I agree with Clever. I got Joe Burrow winning MVP. If he wants to stay in that elite club, he got to get one. Everybody else got one. And for my Super Bowl, and I hope this finds its way to a very dear friend of mine, JDMIC, I got the Buffalo Bills beating the Washington Commanders in outstanding fashion in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did.
I was gonna say that would be revenge for what was that? The 1990?
Yeah, 91.
Yeah.
Exercising all those demons, but
Mark Rippon.
And
for reference, Bobby's being the ultimate Washington hater this year, so that's why he's doing that.
So I will watch and I will drink a beer and pour one out to their defeat.
Crazy.
There you go. Wildcard Mar, what you got, brother?
Because me and Bobby did this the other day on the show, and just to stay consistent with my picks, I did pick Chiefs over Eagles, and I think I believe I picked Joe Burrow as MVP.
I think so.
If it wasn't him, then it might have been Lamar. It was either one of those, but I think I went Burrow because it's like, hey, get that man the MVP because he's gonna like air it out something crazy with that switch.
Exactly. Yep.
And if he just gets them just to a wild card, he ain't even got to win the joint.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, all he needs to get is like 5,500 yards and just make it to the playoffs, and that's it.
Yeah, and for real, that's MVP worthy. You drive that squad to the playoffs. Yeah, get that man MVP. So yeah, those are my picks.
Okay, Jake, what you got?
Well, Lamar's not good on anything, so I'm gonna go Lamar. Just gets an MVP like usual. Doesn't do much after that. And I'm gonna go.
Though, for a man that you said wasn't good, that's a third MVP.
He keeps getting MVP because he rushes the same amount of yards he passes, and everybody thinks it's a wow factor.
Is that a bad thing? I mean, that's a good thing.
And he chokes when it counts most.
Okay, that I give you. He's not.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So he wins the regular. He's a regular season MVP. He's the Peyton Manning of this era. And I'm gonna go.
That's a wild take.
I think J Love Live gets over the hump and beats the Bills for the Super Bowl.
Packers over the Bills. Dirty
Packers over
Mojo.
Bills.
Round us out, baby. You're the last one. What you got?
I'm with Jake. Lamar Jackson. I think he gets it. I mean, we can argue about last year's between him and Allen. Well, anybody could say either one of them could have won it, and people say that they gave it to Allen and it should have been Lamar. However, people want to take it, but I do think that they are a really good team. Again, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I got them just like Clever D. I got the Ravens beating the Bills in the AFC Championship, and then the Ravens beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
All right, Ravens over Eagles in the Super Bowl. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in today. We really appreciate it. I sincerely want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all these wonderful gentlemen here who have blessed the stream and taken 2.5 hours out of their day to help, just give some insight to y'all and some NFL, and as well, bring the views to all of our channels. This is a network. We try to help each other out. Try to boost those views for each other. So please make sure you tap in and subscribe with all of these people. I'm gonna go around the horn and everybody's gonna give you their YouTube or wherever they want you to subscribe. All right, let's start with you, Clubber D.
Yeah, catch me on YouTube, Clubber D. Subscribe, don't subscribe. I don't care.
Okay, AP, straightforward enough.
You can find me on the Rec Room Sports Hub, as well as the Let's Talk Sports Network at AParalysis30 on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. We have our baseball show on Let's Talk Sports every Wednesday night. Didn't have one tonight, but we'll probably be coming back on that next week. We got our Lock It In on the Rec Room every Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, we talk college football bets. Sunday, we do NFL, fantasy football, NFL bets, all that good stuff. Check us out there. And yeah, pretty much. And I hop on with everybody else every now and then from time to time. So
there you go. Bobby G.
Yep. Right here, right on the shirt, man. Catch me every Friday, Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture, with my co-host right there, Wildcard Mar. Also catch us on Thursdays. You catch us tomorrow night for the first Thursday night football game of the season. We do a Thursday night post game show, so everybody tune in. If you want to hop in the stream, let me know. I'll send you a link.
I might need therapy after tomorrow night.
Tuesdays, I'm on with my guys from the Rec Room Weekly, supporting those guys. Shout out to your boy Witt and Jay the MIC, and then what else? Oh yeah, Mondays with Big Mike from the Man Cave at 2:16 Eastern. We do Game Time 216, which is all Cleveland sports all day. So
nice,
And hey, Lamar, for me, it's podding. It's all love. We debate hard, but it's all love at the end of the day. So don't take anything I say personally, except I'll come to see you week 15 for that 300 though.
Sure, no problem. all
and I'm going Sizzler. I'm going Sizzler.
Mar, where are you going?
No, I'm about to take my ass to bed. That's what I'm about to do after this.
You ain't lying.
No, like Bobby said, y'all know where to find me on Thursday and Fridays with my bro right there. Just going over to the Twitter page. Obviously, I.O.W Sports Network. Casey Walker on the Twitter. Hey man, I got more podcasts than the Jamaican got jobs. So
yes, he does.
Yes, he does. That's 100%.
Yes, he does.
Hey,
my man is doing like 2 shows a day. I'm like, damn, dog, 2 days.
Yeah, just going over to the Twitter, man. Hey, there's days I'll be doing like 3-4 shows in a day. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But that my schedule right now is actually surprisingly slimmed down, which is still sounds crazy to some people, but it's anyway. It's going on to Twitter, man. Y'all know what's up.
Hardest working man in the business. I love you, brother. Jake, what you got?
I'll be Jamaican.
Yeah, I'm out.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to 2 days out the week now. Final State Pod. My boy Matt and Juan. We go crazy. We'll be there every Wednesdays and Fridays. Be ready. Let's go crazy.
I love it. Final State Pod is one of my new favorite pods. I love it. Dirty Mojo, you be with us on Ball and Buds, and I do want to announce a new show we're going to start doing. We are going to do an NFL show as well. Clubber D, Dirty Mojo, and I am actually we haven't decided on a date yet, but I'm thinking Thursday, maybe before the game. We'll probably miss. We talked about it. I'm going to do it. I thought we talked about it.
I didn't. I don't remember.
I'm planning on doing one day. I mean, I know we had talked. I thought we had talked. I don't have the money to afford y'all either, though. So,
because I had this conversation.
Yeah. So, no, we previously talked about it, but yeah, I'm thinking we should do it. And I don't know. We'll figure out a day, but maybe I'm thinking Thursday might be best. I don't know. Either way. Y'all check us all out. Make sure you tap in with everybody again. Make sure you subscribe to Ball and Buds, BALLANDBUDS. Next week I'll have my Mind to the Professor on Monday, and then on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we will have our boxing champs fight picks and news. Clubber D, myself, Josh from 86 Boxing, Papi Chunyeo, who's been in the comments with us all day. Appreciate you, Ernest. And as well, Skywalker Boxing Media. We're going to be talking the Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford, huge fight that is next Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Ball and Bud. So that being said, my friends, thank you again for coming out and helping me out. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. Holla. 5,000.
Howdy.
If I can get the video. I mean, if the video clip wants to work. No, you just don't. You just want to leave me looking.
That J computer. That J computer.
Leave me looking stupid.
He's with the millions. It's that world heavyweight flow. Championship belt wrapped around my waist. Yo, I got that Ric Flair figure four. Slam you on the pavement, that's why they call me Street Pro. Create heat, don't beat close. Like Jordan after the second time he three-peated. Folks, get ready, set, let's go. Fight toe to toe, release the flow created by this micro. Lights, camera, get low. Action packed, back to back. In fact, this monster will go. Y'all better let him know. Man with the master plan, and you have no need to know. You came prepared, now get ready for the show.